do it.
Okay. So, Skull Shackles, last session before we take 1 week break. So I guess the big question is who's running the friendly one shot next Thursday to make up for us not having a game? Is anybody stepping up to run a friendly one shot, or is everybody gonna just enjoy a Thursday without D&D?
I'm gonna enjoy a Thursday without D&D.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So we've been playing a lot of D&D for the last 6 years.
We can play other games if you want to play other games. Maybe
other games.
Yeah, but
okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm down to take a break from it.
Are there other games?
There are other games. There's World of Warcraft. There's Genshin Impact.
There's Sea of Thieves.
There's Sea of Thieves.
If you DTF, we got Sea of Thieves, man.
Justin, whatever his name is, and
yeah. Anyways, so that's what's like. This will be the last session before the break next week. Does anybody in character want to sum up what went down last week? For a point of DM inspiration. Otherwise, I will quickly do it, and we will move on. Going once.
Okay, I'll do it. Going else gonna do it. Okay. So we had just finished taking our long rest, and it was real nice because it wasn't hot as balls. Because our good friend Kashara made us a nice little dome hut. And then I wanted to examine my hammer and this iron forge anvil thing. And I asked everybody else if they would help me, but no one wanted to fucking help me. So I just sat there on the ground and thought real hard, and things started to slowly piece everything together. And I realized that the anvil could do stuff. And then I slowly realized the anvil could open doors with magic. So just started banging up on doors. And then this wonderful music would come every time I hit it. It was come up every time. And we saved the I don't know what were we calling them? Because I'm gonna go with
Dorons.
Dorons, yes. We saved the Dorons for lift. And they kept confusing me as the hero because I had the hammer. But we slowly got a rapport. It was like Doron, and I pointed to a Doron, hammer, and then I'd point to the hammer, and then I'd point to lift hero. And slowly but surely we got it together. Saved all the Dorons. There was a big dance, big party. It was real fun. And then we fought this weird dragon thing. It was really wormy, real slippery. Didn't like staying in place. Didn't like that at all. But finally, my allies, they got smart, made me real fast. Onlur got real big brain, stuck it in place, and I blew it up. Blew it up real good. Smash, smash, smash. And then we saved everybody.
I would say that's pretty damn accurate. All right. Take your DM inspiration. Okay. The only part you left out is that you decided to be mad druid scientists and bring the two Doron who died during the battle back to life using reincarnation, which has now resulted in Rabla the Goliath Doron and let's see, Maluga the gnome Doron, who have now joined your crew, but do not have B-team abilities yet because they're still not sure if they have made the right choice. You also cracked open basically a treasure cache that the dragon had and spilled its treasure out everywhere, began to gather it up and divide it out amongst yourselves and your allies. And then you made a decision about where you were going to go next, which I believe was Gnomerefugeria. So I guess, assuming you make it back to your ship, you may want to. Well, I think you just long rested before the dragon fight, but you may want to spend the day on your ship, sorting treasure, introducing old crew to new crew, and sailing all the way across the archipelago to the Gnomerefugeria. Maybe, I don't know, long rest before you go in. It's up to you.
I mean, it'll take like multiple days to get there, right?
Well, I don't know if anyone has the heart to tell you this, Kashara, but your homeland's very small. Kind of like.
It took us days between the cantina and the Coliseum. That's why.
It took you what? How many days to get from here to here?
I think it took us 3 days from the the port to get to the arena, and I don't think it took 3 days though to get from the arena to the cave, but it did take some days, I think.
Okay, yeah. In that case, yeah, that actually would be about 3 days. Note to self: add actual measurement key to maps in the future. All right. In that case, you have plenty of time to rest before you reach Gnomerefugeria. So is that the intention to head there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we stop by the cantina, recruit some more kobolds, or?
Is that what you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, how's our water looking?
Liv said that he wasn't going to pay no 250 gold a day for water when he could just cast create food and water.
Oh, I guess we have infinite supply of water then.
Yeah. The benefits of high-level play, I guess. Or mid-level play. All right. In that case, you bring your new crew to meet your old crew. By now, your crew is used to you guys just picking up stray NPCs, and so they kind of onboard them. Chief Officer of Human Resources, Jimmy, kind of gives them a tour of the ship, introduces them to everybody. You can see that those same leadership skills that we're trying to keep everybody together down inside the well, you can't just get rid of them. Can't just get rid of them. Amongst NPCs, he stands as a tall, handsome bastion of gruff leadership. Meanwhile, Shivaka continues to dry out like a sad sponge.
But I think they gave her some fire resistance thing to attune to.
Oh, right. You guys have returned. You're gonna give her the fire resistance. Okay, so that'll help out for sure.
As we give it to her, I say like, Miss Shivaka, I remember you saying that me singing always makes you feel a little better. So I think I got a little ditty for you, if you don't mind.
Okay. As she adapts to the heat, thanks to the fire resistance conveyed by the item, she her eyes turn from two shriveled birthday balloons, the ones that like they just are running out of air but they refuse to die, like that's what her eyeballs were looking like. They start to kind of moisten back up, and she could see you clearly. With a shaky hand, she touches your snoot and nods.
Clear my throat a little bit. Start getting the key, and then go. People like us, we've gotta stick together. Keep your head up, nothing lasts forever. Here's to the damned, to the lost and forgot. It's hard to get high when you're living on the bottom. Oh, we're all misfits living in a world on fire. Oh, sing it for the people like us, the people like us.
Oh man, she tears up a little bit, and pulls you into an embrace.
I embrace her and give her a smooch.
Yeah, you hear some of the crew say, yeah, I told you he's the best bard, way better bard than the captain. Yeah, everybody kind of nods. Yeah, everybody kind of nods. Somebody's like, that's because the captain ain't a bard. He's
a warlock.
A ranger. I don't know. He's got plants and a sword.
If you held out your hat, I'd put a gold piece in there.
Aw. Yeah. Your romantic reunion, heartfelt, is interrupted by the clanging of 100 pots and pans as your son Alphonse comes in.
Oh, Alphonse, you're still on probation, in case you weren't aware, right?
I just wanted to let you know that I'm working really hard at all the things that you told me to do, and if there's a chance for me to prove myself to get back into the Bullet Club, I'm ready to try my best.
All right. I imagine there's probably like some empty bottles lying around, being a pirate ship and all. All right.
Yeah.
I quickly grab one. I'm like, all right, you tin can, think fast. So I grab one, just toss it high in the air.
Okay. He doesn't have a gun because you guys took his guns away. So he throws his gauntlet. At 20? Eh? You're the one that threw the bottle. I don't know if you like Pee Wee Leagues, like underhand softball pitched it, or if you really kind of put some spin on it. I think a 20 is pretty good though.
Yeah, I think if you say it's good, I think we'll say a 20 will make it.
Okay. Then the bottle smashes and he runs over to pick up his hand.
All right. Good job, Alphonse. Tell you what, you clean that up, and if assuming you're gonna be on a B team when next time we head out, you will have and I hold up a finger, a gun. All right.
Oh man, the promise of getting another chance on B team. He begins happily humming as he cleans up the glass. Morale going back up.
Now remember, Alphonse, you make sure you keep behaving yourself and remember to think before you act, all right?
Yeah, you got it.
All right. All right, clean that up and you're dismissed.
Okay. While all that's happening, Annalora, you are approached by Spring Mumbling Danish. She looks left and she looks right and she says, Annalora, do you have a minute to talk?
Sound like you're underwater.
You're still underwater.
Hello.
There you go.
Yes, what is it?
Are you like full immersion role player? Are you like in the bathtub when we're playing? Is that why it sounds like there's like? Is that why it sounds like you're underwater every week? That's not what Spring Mumbling Danish asks you. That's what Crash is asking you personally. But no, Spring Mumbling Danish says well, everybody knows that you're really the captain, so I thought I would just bring this up to you since the captain's not around. And you do see Captain Bubbles is like on the other side of the ship. And she says, I feel like it's taking a really long time to rescue Snuggly, and I'd like to just put in that I think we should really double down on the Snuggly search, because all these side quests, they just don't have anything to do with rescuing Snuggly. I feel like we could have done those afterwards, you know?
Well, actually, there are no more side quests.
You sure?
Yeah, we're going to Snuggly now.
Every time you guys have said that, there's always ends up being more side quests.
Well, that's really not... Yeah, that's not something that I get to decide. Unfortunately, the world is filled with side quests.
Well, next time there's a side quest, can't you just drug the captain so he doesn't want to do it, and then we could just do like the Snuggly stuff? Should I maybe talk to Kishara about this, since this is her thing?
Damn. Cold
Yeah.
shoulder.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
I don't know what you're talking about, Daniel. I'm not putting this off for as long as I can because I'm terrified of what Snug will say when he sees me. Stop talking about that.
All right, so you scream that as Spring Mumbling Danish approaches you?
Absolutely.
Okay. She lets out a long, exasperated sigh. Okay. Ugh. Yeah. Captain Bubbles. Croup approaches you. And he's pretty drunk. He's pretty drunk.
Oh.
And he says, Bubbles, me boy. How long have we been sailing the seas together?
Oh, hell, it's been fucking forever.
Forever.
I don't know, like, what, a year, 2 years, something like that.
Well, I think it's high time that we took care of Beardless Dungar.
Oh yeah, we did that last month.
Huh?
Yeah, took care of it.
Oh. That already happened then.
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
He isn't confused why he has his drinking buddy Grok back.
Yeah, I don't. You've been drinking Grok this whole fucking time, like for a last month, right?
You can see her too?
Yeah.
Oh, thank the gods of the sea. I thought I was really on a bender there. Oh, so that is Grok.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks, Captain. Means a lot to me.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's all I have in my notes for NPC updates.
No.
That's hilarious. That this whole entire past week he's just been drinking the Grok, thinking she's a ghost.
It was like a beautiful mind, you know? Like he thought maybe it was just wishful thinking. Let's see. Okay. Anybody else have any other NPC biz to catch up on during your 3 days of travel to Gnomerefugeria?
Oh, not with the NPCs, but over
okay.
over the course of the trip, I'd want to find Kishara at a time where it seems like she's alone, or at least just like by herself on the ship. Say like, hey, Kishara, could I talk to you for a second?
I mean, I don't think it's in my authority to stop you.
No, I'm asking as like formality, as general principle. You know what? All right. I need to remember to do this. All right. How are you feeling?
I mean, it's nice to be home-ish. I mean, we did go to like my home and it was like gone. But I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. But it's nice to be in my home area, you know, like the gnome home area, you might say.
Right. Well, of course, you remember when we went to Candyland. I had very similar feelings.
I mean, I imagine they're better feelings now that it's not a slave colony.
Oh, yeah, of course. I know you and I haven't been seeing eye to eye, and not just because of the height difference.
Yeah, we should really get you some stilts or something.
Yeah, you could probably get Bluebell to make you something for that. She's always looking for an excuse to be crafty. I just wanted to bring this up because, you and I think we're more alike than I think either of us are really willing to admit.
This is about the rogue thing again?
No. I just want to let you know that whatever happens, if you need someone to talk to or you need any help with anything, you just let me know, all right?
Django, how could you go back to Jimmy after what happened? Like I ruined my whole everything, and then you sort of did that on like a smaller scale, but and then you were like, you just went back to Jimmy and you were like, Jimmy, I love you. and he was like, Django, no. And then like, how am I ever gonna talk to Snuggly again? Like, I completely fucked our whole town. All of his research is gone. I got him captured by mind flayers. Like, all my people are dead.
All right.
Django, is this one of those times where you wish you hadn't asked a coworker how are you doing?
And then this green lady keeps wanting to like have sex with my own boss or something, and then she keeps like bothering me about it, and like I just flipped out and I told her that I was scared to see Snuggly again because I didn't know what would happen, and
Right. I'll move down onto my knees and look at Kishard eye level and say, all right, Kishard, just look at me. Look at me. Take a deep breath. And just start count 1, 2, 3. How you feel now?
get it out.
Is the Catman giving birth?
And Kishara is starting to turn blue a little bit, and she's just looking at Django like, and then she lets it all out. She's like, you can't do that. Gnome lungs are really small.
All right. Well,
But yeah, it feels better.
well, what really helped me with going back to Candyland and going back to find Jimmy was just that fear I had of not knowing. Needing closure. Even if it turned out Jimmy was dead, I just needed to know. And from what I can tell, this is what you need. You need to know what's going on with Snuggly. And, but as for Danish, don't worry about her. She'll be fine, I think.
I hope you're right.
I know, but just remember what I said. If you ever want to talk or need help with something, just let me know, and I'll move my hand forward, gently ruffle Kishara's hair before standing back up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to work on figuring out what type of gun I'm going to be giving Alphonse for his trip here to just make sure he doesn't lose one again.
What about like a pop gun?
Yeah, that might actually work.
What? Okay, here. Like, he was real good with his fist, right? So why don't you just make his fist, his arm a cannon?
Bullet fist.
Or put a chain.
Yeah, we do
put
like
a chain
things
to
where,
his
like,
fist, right? And he can shoot it out and then retract his fist back.
Yeah, we could do it so like on like the one hand we sort of like round off some of the edges on the knuckles, and it's like, yeah, that worked real good.
Yeah. Marsh jumps in and says, you could call it Bullet Fist.
Wait a minute. That was my idea.
Oh.
I see how it is. I just said that out loud like 10 seconds ago.
You didn't say it loud enough.
She hides behind her bets.
Yeah, you go back.
Laura, we need you to build a fisting machine.
Something like that. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Sidar's like, yes. You need to build that
Why?
immediately.
No, they're
Whatever they need for the robot, you need to build that too.
Bluebell, we had an idea for Alphonse. It's like he seems to be really good with like using his fists, so maybe we could like convert one of his arms into like a bullet arm.
A bullet fist.
That's preposterous.
Yeah, well, so is a lot of stuff you suggest, but we go with it anyway. So maybe you try something else.
You can make some stilts for Django too.
No, not for me. I thought the idea was to give you the stilts, because you're the short one.
No, that doesn't sound right.
By the time I actually get to make these fire potions, I think we'll be out of the Underdark.
Now, Kashara, they did used to sell under stilts when your community was still in effect. They were basically stilts for talls to wear that would sort of like dangle them so that they would be down at gnome height level.
Well, I mean, we could always go back to the arena.
Very hard to operate. Very hard to operate.
And buy fire potions there, or head to the port to buy fire potions there.
Wait. I mean, listen, like a druid, right? You don't have anything like that could like make us immune to fire or anything.
Yeah, kind of like the last fight we had when I gave you resistance to fire.
Yeah, I remember something vaguely like that.
Yeah, I mean, I got concentrated on it. It's like kind of like a one-person deal.
As Jinjo wrestles a lava trout off of his line, he looks over at you guys and says, why need fire resistance?
Because it's hot down here, Jinjo.
Jinjo looks around.
Is he like covered in burns?
No, he cannot take any damage because of his fruit that he ate. Remember?
Yeah, I thought he would take damage, just wouldn't really hurt him.
No, he just doesn't take damage.
He just doesn't. Yeah. His devil fruit is invincible. Jojo the Unfathomable cannot take damage. However, any magical spell that would cause a change in status, Jinjo the Unfathomable loses magic resistance and instead makes the save with disadvantage.
Oh man.
Yeah. So he's highly susceptible to status effects. Especially since the dude's only got a -1 wisdom saving throw. And a -2 dexterity save. Yeah, he's pretty host if anybody uses a status effect on him. Kind of like Superman, if you nerd out into the DC universe, he's actually highly vulnerable to magic. So yeah. Okay. Lift. While this is going on, Heather Evans approaches you. She says, chosen hero of destiny.
That's me.
I understand you recovered the crystal of air.
Oh, shoot. How did you know?
Oh, everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually was about to message you about this, but I've been secretly licking it.
Okay.
And
What was the to get high? I mean, what was the
No. I'm gonna jump off the crow's nest.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna tell anybody. I just wanted to see if it would like, you know, if I'd slow down or float a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Hold on.
No one really knows though why I'm doing this. So.
I'm waiting for a lift to just plummet and
You
hit
take
the deck.
24 points of damage as you slam into the deck.
Oh.
You're replacing those fucking boards.
Rabla helps you up, and she nods at you, and she points up to the crow's nest as she shakes her head, and on her face you can see that she does not like the crow's nest.
Yeah,
She has many bruises. It does not seem that her grappling hook training is going very well.
Well, it's not really good when you're, surrounded by lava.
I'll pull Rabla aside and say, "Did you see that? I would have taken a lot more damage if I wasn't doing this." And I'll kind of cup the crystal and not let anybody see it. And say, "Just lick this a few times. Trust me."
Okay.
Trust me.
So she understands that you are a great hero. You're kind of like a celebrity figure in her life. She's unfamiliar with your customs and all this craziness that's going on, this circus that is the crew. So it's just, it's been a whirlwind the last day or so. Plus they're making her learn to be a pirate. They have to keep bringing in bubbles to translate, or Diodario. Either way, it's a whole thing. So finally, She has some time to talk to you, but she actually doesn't seem to understand anything you're saying. But you show her the crystal, and she nods, smiles at the crystal.
And I'll point up high.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll look at the crystal and I'll lick it.
Okay.
And then I'll jump and kind of flap my arms.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll hold it out to her to lick.
Okay.
See if it means anything to her. I think it does.
Reverently, she takes the crystal of air from you and licks it.
And I'll give her a thumbs up.
Okay.
And I'll point to the crow's nest.
Okay, so climb up to the crow's nest with the crystal, or do you take it back?
Oh, no. I've got the crystal back. Yeah.
Okay. She climbs up, and then she starts to flap her arms.
Uh-huh.
And she jumps out of the crow's nest.
Perfect.
And it takes 20 forces to get, which she slams into the deck.
Even better than me, and I'll clap.
Okay. She looks up at you, angry and confused.
I'll just encourage her. I'm clapping. I'll help her up, which is her pulling me down.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys doing over there?
They're fucking breaking up my goddamn boards.
We're doing pirate training. Don't worry about it.
That's not pirate training. It's
Pirate
suicide.
training. This is more like what we did when we first got on the vessel.
The ship informs you that they are hurting his back.
Yeah, you're hurting the boat's back. You know, this boat's the only thing keeping us from the lava, and I don't want it to be upset with us.
Sometimes we have to take a little pain to get better at something.
Get better at what? What are you trying to get better at?
Now, honestly, this just looks like a horrible suicide pact that you got going on right now.
Did you see how controlled my jump was?
In Woke Ape, she says to you, and she points, great hero, trick, Rabla.
Oh, you tricked Rabla.
I didn't trick Rabla. She saw
That's
me
not
do
what
it.
Rabla told me.
Tell her I did it first. It's not a trick.
I'll translate. I don't really understand what he means by that.
Great hero, trying to figure out air crystal.
Well, I feel like, you know what? Okay, let me guess. I'm just gonna assume what the fuck's going on here. You're licking the crystal just like you did the last two, and then expected some weird outcome. It didn't work the last two times. It's not gonna work this time.
You never know until you try it, Captain.
No.
I don't think I've licked it enough.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. That's how the saying goes.
Look, if the last two we fed to the boat, just feed the crystal to the boat.
Yeah, I will on my time.
No, Lift, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting something different to happen.
It's different crystal, though.
Yeah, it's not even close to the same thing.
Maluga pushes Rabla out of the side. In Woke Ape, he says, Maluga not afraid. Maluga show you. He friend of hero.
I'll let him lick it.
All right, he licks it and begins to climb up. Kishara, you feel nervous for Maluga. You know a lot of gnomes in your life. He is very frail. His body is horribly deformed.
Let me check my spell list real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have anything that could maybe save this dude.
All right.
I'll just stand where everybody's been landing.
With his mighty 6 strength and he does have training in athletics. Oh my god, he has expertise in athletics. Okay, his 6 strength results in a +2 expertise in athletics. He begins very awkwardly climbing the ropes. All right, he kind of shakes his little buns in his little green jumpsuit, and he looks down.
I'm gonna have my mage hand. So he's climbing up the shit. What's it? Rigging.
The rigging, yeah.
And so I'm gonna have my mage hand, which is invisible. Just like whenever he's getting ready to grab the next part of the rope up, just like move it slightly out of his way so that he misses. Okay. And so that he just takes him for fucking ever to try to climb this thing, with the goal of him eventually just giving up.
Oof. He is a Goliath in his heart, so I don't think they are able to give up. An hour passes. He's still trying to climb up.
Beluga, you might have to come back down here to lick it again. I don't know how long it lasts.
He nods at you, unable to understand what you're saying.
That's perfect.
Alright, I got a plan for what he
By now, Captain Bubbles, most of the crew is watching this spectacle. No one is doing any of their chores.
Hey, what is this? The play? This man's just trying to learn how to climb the rig. Get back to work. Come on, guys.
All right. They kind of grumble and grouse. They get back to work.
This is the first person you saw try to commit suicide out the mast. You know, like.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like he needs to do this. However, I am going to continue to make him take forever to climb up, and I'll cast an unseen servant, and I'll tell it to catch him.
I was on a thorn whip him out of the air when he fucking was about to hit the ground.
All right, do you finally allow him to make it?
Yeah, probably like another half hour.
Okay, 90 minutes of climbing. He has reached the crow's nest. He shakes his little booty, and he leaps off.
All right, so my mage hand is going to be pulling up on his on his shirt. It's only going to lift 10 pounds worth.
Well, he wears the green unitard, but
okay, on the part of his unitard where his head comes out.
Okay, he is not wearing a dancer's belt, so everything is very much on display as you pull the unitard tight against his
and then my unseen servant is going to be below him, so the unseen servant is going to try to catch him on top of the mage hand, trying to pull him up.
Okay.
So I feel like I should at least reduce a little bit of all the damage.
Yeah. Unseen servant's got a strength score of 3.
Unseen servant. It's a good question. Let me look the stat volume up real quick.
Strength of 2.
Oh, has a strength of 2? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so carrying capacity is 2 times your strength, so 30. Okay, he's a little gnome. And you got the mage hand? Okay.
I would also be willing to cast Unseen Servant to assist.
Okay.
I was just gonna walk up and catch her.
yeah, but we got to at least make him feel like he's doing it.
He's got to do this himself, or he'll keep doing it.
All right. If your unseen servants had not been there to catch him, he would have died instantly. They do catch him right in his little red nose touches the deck, and then they put him onto his feet. And the entire crew cheers, not knowing that there were unseen servants involved.
Now I'm gonna
he walks up to Rabla. He pulls his unitard aside and he pees all over her feet.
Shit.
The fuck?
That's gangster.
Yeah, and he begins to beat his chest like an ape, as you can see in this miniature. And he says, Maluga, best friend of hero, give up Rabla.
Bubbles Jr.'s gonna walk up to him and hand him a mop and be like, clean up your shit. And then I'm gonna walk away.
Oh, he looks a little sad, and he starts mopping her feet.
I'm gonna offer anybody else in the crew a lick, and I'm gonna say, Beluga, obviously, it's about how much you believe, and he believes more than probably even myself. Anybody else want to try?
Pego!
Yes, let's do it, Pego.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna stand with all landing now and just try to catch people.
I'll look over at Jimmy and say, hey Jimmy, I'll give you a gold if you go over and lick it.
You know that ain't making any of these people able to fly or nothing, right, Django?
I know, but I just want to see if you do it.
Also, I heard it ain't safe to put none of these gemstones in your mouth.
Yeah, but you ain't putting it in your mouth. You're gonna lick it. But I'm sure someone else will take the gold. Hey, anyone want a gold for going to lick the gem?
I do, but I don't have a tongue, Mr. Django, sir.
It's all right, Alphonse. You keep practicing. And we'll get you that bullet fist.
Okay. Piggo approaches. She's ready to lick the crystal of air. Mm-hmm. She heads up to the crow's nest.
It's gonna be great.
Okay. It takes her a long time, but she finally makes it. She goes to the edge and she leaps off. What is this? What is this roll? Oh, dang.
Just gonna catch her.
Okay. Do you? Yeah. All right. That's fine. You're athletic enough at level 11. You catch her. She looks around. And people cheer, but she's not sure that she did it right.
You did great, Piggo. You did great.
Piggo.
You believe.
I'll just shrug and say like, "All right, Piggo, you earned it," and then I'll flip her the gold coin.
Okay, she takes it. Why is this all pink?
Where does she?
I don't know.
Did you guys give the bear a glow stick? All right,
No,
hold on.
I can't even select the bear.
Yeah, I kind of lost the bear because he's fucking invisible.
All right, the bear apparently is dodging. That's amazing. The bear approaches you, and it's and you both speak bear, obviously, and it says lick. Mm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you feel the crystal bear being licked by a bear, but you do not see it. You guys watch the rigging bow and creak under its weight. Everyone looks to Claxmus, expecting him to catch this invisible bear.
Let's see if Claxmus even notices the invisible bear.
Okay. Yeah, you got a pretty good sense of where the bear is.
All right.
Okay. I mean, it's not trying to be stealthy, so.
But it's invisible. So I won't know exactly when to catch it.
So the bear leaps off. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Okay. You catch the bear, but the bear is very heavy. The two of you end up splitting the fall damage between the two of you. So each of you takes 9 points of damage. Bubbles, you hear the bear lumbering towards you. It begins to lick all over your face.
Oh man, where you been, buddy? I've been looking all over for you.
Lift, I think you're just supposed to give the crystals to the ship.
Yeah.
I don't think this crystal's gonna make anyone else fly.
I think it's really helped everyone's confidence, though.
Serena walks up to you.
That's not fair. She has wings.
She licks the crystal. She pretends to climb up to the crow's nest, and then she starts to fly all around the ship. Piggo begins to sob.
Sorry, Piggo.
Piggo.
You're still my number one, Piggo.
Both the Durons, who are no longer Durons, look enviously at Serena and begin to walk towards Lift to get the crystal again.
Okay. All right, I got to put a stop to this. This was a lot of fun. But...
Yeah, Heather Evans watches you scandalized. It's one of those never meet your heroes situations.
Ooh, that's hurtful.
I mean, we are pirates.
I'm gonna let everyone know that if we keep licking it, there might not be enough power left for the ship, so we gotta call it quits.
Lift, it's not like a piece of candy, it's a rock.
No, it obviously was given power. Did you see Serena right there? Did you see that? Exactly. Exactly.
This is what I've been missing out on in the sick bay. Got it.
Okay. I mean, there may be one lick left if you want to try, Shivaka.
I certainly do not.
That's what I thought. No.
Are you sure, darling? I'll give you a gold.
I don't need a gold for licking that crystallite. I can climb and jump. That is enough for me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is out of character, but everyone licking the same fucking crystal is like giving me anxiety.
Especially on a ship where it's well known that there is an emerald that makes its rounds through people's prison pouches. Okay?
Yeah.
Look, man, that's just like that surgery where you have to transfer like feces from one person to person to make him healthy again. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Now Lift. It's a little embarrassing, but the crystal is no longer glowing brightly.
I knew it. Can I figure out why? It's all the licking. It's all the licking, isn't it?
Mm. Heather Evans looks scandalized at the crystal. Did you break the crystal?
No.
Wasn't it glowing like 2 hours ago before you started these weird games?
It's still glowing. All the lava makes, it's hard to tell after staring at bright lights all the time. It's fine.
Well, all right.
I mean, unless you think there's something wrong, you know what to do with it.
But I assume you would just feed it to the ship like you did with the other 2 crystals.
Well, let me wipe all this gunk off of it real quick. I'll polish it up real nice. I'll hold it up.
It's still the light inside of it is very dim.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
It's fine. I'll ask Anna Laura. She knows everything. Anna Laura, come here. Did you see what we were just doing? Did you see how some people floated? It's okay. It's the crystal. Yeah, no.
What about the crystal?
Those are just details. So anyway, someone pointed out to me, not going to name who, that it was glowing brightly a couple hours ago, and now it's not glowing so well. I mean, all we did was lick it a few times. Do you have any ideas what's going on here?
Maybe you should try licking it a few more times.
I think that's kind of how we got here.
All right, you know what? Just show it to me.
I'll pull out the crystal.
Is it the same crystal?
Yeah, it is. It is the same crystal.
All right. Do I sense any magic coming from it?
There's plenty of magic coming from it.
It's fine, Lift.
Okay.
Here, and then I'll use magical tinkering to make it shine.
Oh, okay.
Good as new.
Look, it's shining.
All right, I don't think I should wait any longer. I'm going to feed it to the ship. And I'll walk over to the ship to feed it. I'll take one last lick without anybody seeing, and I'll feed it to the ship.
Yeah. As he leaves, Wu Mei just looks over at you over the mechanical, Captain Commando, bionic fist that you guys are building. It just shakes her head and then puts her welding goggles back on.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it, and it feels like we might not be able to make the complete fist in time, but we're trying to get the best that we can.
With all these interruptions, I mean,
yeah, like every 5 minutes, someone's jumping off the crow's nest.
Yeah, every time you're working on like a really like delicate part of like the circuitry, like the ceiling above you, which is the deck, just like slams and like knocks all the equipment everywhere. Yeah. As you approach the figurehead of the ship, it turns to face you and says, "Great hero, how was your trial in the Temple of Fire?"
Same as usual. Bunch of people and saving things, and I'm the hero.
Tell it to me straight, hero. Was my dungeon cooler?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Okay. So
I mean, literally, it was cooler. This was a place full of lava. So, yeah.
I mean, were the monsters cooler?
Oh yeah, by far.
Okay.
I mean, there was this one cool Doron. He wasn't really a monster. He was like the badass Doron. He was jacked. He was cool. But yeah.
So you have something for me?
Yeah. See how polished it is? Everybody on the ship helped clean it up real good.
Yeah. That's what was happening then.
Yeah.
I will not be eating that anytime soon.
Why not?
It has germs on it.
I mean, it's pretty hot down here. I mean, are you sure there's germs on it?
He kind of narrows his eyes. Oh, wait. And then he turns away from you to face the lava.
Okay. I'll hold on to it. I can keep on practicing. I mean, cleaning it.
Don't let anything happen to it. You'll need it to finish your trials and save the Outfair race.
I would never do anything irresponsible with this. I promise.
Okay. All right. Any other business as you approach Gnomerefugeria? Otherwise, I could you guys could assemble your away team, and I'll get you out to the field. Huh? Go once, go twice.
I'm good.
Okay. Anna Laura, I would assume you and Wu Mei could have finished retractable bionic commando fist if
Unfortunately,
if you were not working on any other projects.
Unfortunately, because of all the distractions, we managed to get the propulsion fist, but it's definitely not retractable.
Oh, so it's like one shot and then he has to run and grab it?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, okay.
There's no chain attached to it, so he has to go grab it.
There is some shade casts that Anna Laura's slipping up if she couldn't even like hook a chain to this dude's fist. You're not sure who would start such malicious rumors. But you do hear such malicious rumors from the skull that is now dangling from Sandara Quinn's belt.
See, I'll
All I'm saying is anyone could put a chain on a gauntlet.
Honestly, I was thinking about trying to put a chain on that gauntlet before it became a political topic.
We could have just put a chain on. We could have just chained all his pieces together, and then the next time he falls down, he won't be a big pile. You know, like. And you don't have to be an artificer to figure that out. Jeez.
I mean, yeah, it's what I was saying. It's like, you know, when Anna Laura comes up with an idea for some, it's apparently the best thing ever. But when one of us just even gives a vague suggestion, she's like, you know, she just sneers at it and acts like, oh, well, I wouldn't do it like that.
Django, exactly. The other day, I suggested to her that she make a 3-breasted bra for her to wear. And she says to me, I don't have 3 breasts. And I was like, exactly. I don't work for Captain Bubbles anymore. I could ride around in the 3rd boob pocket. And then she tried to throw me in the lava.
I feel like that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, though, right? I would say, like, you might want to lead with the carrying me around first and then talk about the 3rd boob pocket. You know, you start with the vague idea first and then build on it, you know?
Well, I tried to suggest this to Sandara, but she refuses to wear bras. And Sandara just shrugs. Listen, boss, I know you think you're hot shit right now, and you've got magic enhancing you, but those mommy milkers, if you don't keep them strapped in, they're gonna be hanging down to your knees. That's all I'm saying. I just try to be a good Mimir, do my job. It's just never appreciated. My time with Captain Bubbles might have been the greatest in my whole existence. Then he just cast me aside. And for what? A sword.
Well, it was also a shield and other stuff too, right? Did we ever figure out what we were doing with that, by the way?
That was you guys were gonna sort it out in between last week and this week, and then I think people thought we weren't playing this week, so they probably thought they had like 2 weeks. So then, yeah.
What is on my token?
Oh, potions.
Can't get rid of it.
Where's your token?
You and the captain are both bloody as fuck right now.
What?
We got hurt.
Black's supposed to have any blood on him.
But what's that? What's this? I got like a little potion at the top left.
Oh, that's a DAE effect. That's probably because you never turned off your potion of fire resistance.
Oh. How do I do that?
There you go.
Oh.
I'm there for you.
Okay.
All right.
It's driving me
I'll
nuts.
try
I
to-
was just like, what is this? What is trying to?
All right. So 3 days. 1, 2,
Well, I would try
and
to
3.
reason with Sandar a little bit. Say like, well, look, think of it this way, right? We're in the middle of combat, and you don't want one of the girls giving you a wardrobe malfunction, you know?
Why not? That'd be a good
just-
distraction.
Yeah, she just kind of stares at you like that's the silliest thing she's ever heard. She's like, if Anna Laura couldn't convince me to wear armor, you're not going to do it.
I'll just shrug and say, oh well, right. Just walk away.
All right. Who is your away team to investigate Gnomerefugeria?
Does my girl Uri have any tips for staying cool while walking around?
Be a native of the region and
Okay.
have, acclimated to it.
Then I guess she doesn't get to come along.
Dang.
Man, BT. It's been a while since I looked at what they could do. Do we have an updated list of what they can do? Let's see.
I think the last time I updated it was to add the ship wizard in training.
Let's see, crew roster.
Let's see here. Yeah, so Pratt, Froud, Spooner can copy Captain Bubble's abilities. Crook, Toothless, Smythe can die for you. Allie, One-Legged Lazarus can grapple and restrain a creature DC 16 for you. Sabina, Nightmare Kirby is training to be a wizard. She has, if you slot her in the B team, it will level up her wizard training faster. And Uri Darkpast assist with anything related to deception and explosives. But I think we were changing deception to sleight of hand. So let me change that real quick. All right, you got a loadout, or are you just gonna keep using the same team? Because Alphonse is ready to get back on the bullet team.
I'll just take Sandara. I always take Sandara, so I'll just take Sandara.
Okay. So anyone else have any B team suggestions?
Oh wait,
Django,
we're going to yeah. I'll take a hit. I'll take the hit. I'll take Spring Mumbling Danish.
Oh, okay. All right. We got Spring Mumbling Danish for the B team. Anyone else for B team?
And we have Al slotted, right? Because he can't be like the heat doesn't affect him.
All right, heat doesn't affect him. That's true. Okay. You gave Shivaka fire resistance, so she's back in the game.
So I'll say, Jimmy, now that Shivaka's got the fire resistance, we're gonna have you hang back and you just keep working your wonderful charisma on the crew while we're going. All right?
All right. That works fine for me. Good luck out there, you two.
You too, and we'll all share a kiss before we go.
Aw. All right. Let's see. Maluga has no B team abilities to offer. He stands proudly and beats his chest. Maluga come. Maluga help. Maluga show gnomes. Power of Doran.
Maluga, why don't you stay here for now and get acquainted with the rest of the crew?
I mean, at least one of the Dorans needs to come with us because they were sort of tasked to make contact with the gnomes by the bearded Doran, right?
Take the big lady.
Okay.
Take the big lady.
Well, I just want to point out that if you take Sandara, you also take me. We're a 2-for-1 special now.
I'll take the big lady.
Okay. Seeing that you've chosen Rabla over Maluga, Maluga is very sad.
I'll tell Maluga it's important for him to stay on the ship because I trust him to form the relationships with the crew.
As you say that, Sandara's standing next to you, holding out in a kind of a bored expression on her face, Diodario, and then he's making all sorts of hooting and ooking sounds at the small green gnome. Pego sees that there's one more spot, and she starts sneaking over towards the B2. Pego.
I don't even know what Pego does.
I don't even know who Pigo's slot's taking.
That's giving.
I think it's on Alora's slot.
Pigo, 3 times per short rest, gained advantage on saves against poison, and Lift gains advantage on saving throws against death.
Oh, we're gonna have Pigo stay behind. Pigo.
Damn.
Back.
Okay.
Okay. Yep, still here.
Okay. Oh, Knight, they got rid of you, bro. I gotta take you off of here.
I thought he joined a different boat.
Yeah. But that means he's not available for your B team.
Yeah. I wouldn't get rid of him.
Alright, let's see. He's reassigned. I'll just put him all the way at the bottom for now. There we go. Okay. So she doesn't get to go. Alright. Anybody? Do you have a request on Alora to bring?
I mean, if it's up to me, I'll just bring Wume.
Okay.
Let me get that. Are we still bringing Sandara or no?
No. I took the hit and took Spring Mumbling Danish. She wants to see this old man so much.
Yeah. I mean, if I have a pick, I can bring her.
Okay.
Theodario.
Now, there's only 5 slots to force you guys into agreeing. All right. What does Alphonse do? Once per long rest, summon him to help in battle for 1 minute. Oh, that's hype. Okay. All right. Kevin's no longer with you. Let me get rid of him. All right. Man, I remember you assigning people to other ships. It was like Ash Ketchum getting rid of his Pokemans.
Yeah, but he does that like every year.
Let's say Shivaka, 3 times per long rest, reroll a failed stealth check this out with advantage, grants advantage to death saves to Django. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put a note here though. If she survives this one, I think she needs to level up. Okay. Alright. Alright. I guess Wu Mei then.
Either that or let's do the wizard and train and level her up.
Okay, that's pretty smart too.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this would be a relatively easy mission. Let's see. New recruits. Oh, they have their own little subfolder? No, they don't. There's just your basic bitch pirates in there. All right. Hold on. Let's see. Sabina. Gasp. Sabina doesn't have a mini. Okay, hold on. All right, I'll get that sorted while we move over to the next area. So, let's see. Yep. Here we go. Oh, that's interesting. What the hell is that? Oh, dang. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Let's see. All right. Got it. Okay. So the next area, Sabina, by the way, is very excited to get out into the field. This is her first time being brought on a BT mission. She's into that shit. She's into it. You guys obviously have the benefits of what, 3 long rests. So you should have all your hit dice, I'm assuming, and all of your resources going into this. All right. And you guys arrive on the shores of Gnomerefugeria, and it is a series of sort of stone bridges winding over vast fields of deadly fungi and sharp rocks. Using... Huh?
Isn't it just beautiful?
Yeah. Using undercant, which is kind of like Thieves' Cant, but, you know, for people from the Underdark. You do look for clues that guide you closer and closer to what you hope are your people. Or maybe you don't hope they're your people? That's true. All right, let me preload the scene.
That sort of thing where, like, I rush a few steps, and then I get really slow for a few steps, and then I rush a few steps, and then I get really slow for a few steps.
Let's see. Okay, gotta grab everybody and bring them over. Give me just a sec. Okay. Lovely. Okay, good. Good. Don't need that. That's good. Update. There. Good. All right. Let's see. So you got... Man, you brought some big people this time. That's cool. Nothing like bringing your biggest people to go meet the smallest NPCs. And let's see. Claxmus. Lift off his boob perch. There we go. Bubbles. Still bleeding everywhere. And Danko. I think that's everybody.
We should have gotten a long rest before we dropped off here, right?
Oh yeah, you got three long rests.
Yeah.
All right, and off we go. All right, this lovely cartoonish map is brought to us by Dr. Mapso. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Look at that.
So a good example of these stone bridges that overlook valleys full of spikes and deadly fungi and stuff would be kind of over here. You've been traversing this kind of stuff for hours at this point. Kishara, you feel more confident than ever that the area up ahead is what you have been seeking.
I feel like we're almost there, guys. Wherever there is.
Did you want to take the lead on this, Kishara?
I mean, if I were them, I'd have like lookouts and like traps and stuff. So it's probably smart that one of us two goes in the front. And seeing as I'm also a deep gnome, it would make a lot of sense if it was me. You're right.
Well, Miss Kishara, you go right ahead. I'll be right behind you. I give her a confident nod.
All right, absolutely.
Sabina looks down at you and says, I am learning much on this mission. Thank you for bringing me on such an important and auspicious event in your life.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna start moving now.
All right, there you go. So what you see here is a dark cavern. There are crystal formations that kind of rise up like stalagmites. There is a fuzzy and ominous purple mold or moss that is growing on everything, and some quivering mushrooms as well. Floating amongst these gardens are little spore puffballs that just sort of drift around like butterflies would on the surface. There is a bridge that leads out to a platform. The platform has 3 glowing crystal balls hovering around it, and an ominous-looking platform that may or may not involve magic. I'm describing this to Kishara because she can see super duper far underground. I don't know if everybody else can see this or not.
I can see a little. I'm actually pretty amazed.
My character can see it
here.
Okay.
Do I recognize any of these plants, or can I discern anything from them?
Yes.
Is this under moss, Kishara?
Under lichen.
Under lichen? And are these under shrooms?
Yeah, I'm very interested.
No, those are just mushrooms.
Oh. Are these under crystals?
Lift, you and Kishara recognize this. It says Quicksilver Lichen. Let's see. Assassins have been able to use this lichen to quickly administer their toxins into a target system without any drawbacks. However, this takes some preparation and is often forgotten by common folk. Essentially, this can speed up the delivery of toxins and potions. Yep. So it's sort of an additional ingredient type deal. I mean, there's plenty here that you could harvest if you're.
Yeah, I do. Without slowing anything down, I kind of wanted to get some samples.
Sure. Go ahead and add a bunch of Quicksilver Lichen to your inventory.
Yeah, thank you.
Do I know anything about these fucking disco orbs?
Man, those fucking disco orbs. They definitely look like something your people would set up to F somebody in the A.
I mean, those look like gnomish magic, but I don't know if it's like good gnomish magic. Maybe we shouldn't go over there. Maybe we should just stick to this this ledge here.
Whatever you say, Kishara.
Oh, also, you recognize these mushrooms as bolsifs, marvelous mushrooms. They are bright pink and red, and they are incredibly toxic unless prepared properly. Then they give you a comforting euphoria for 1d4 hours.
Nice. Yep, I'm gonna grab some of those. What were they called?
Here, I'll just post it into the chat. There we go. Bloop.
Thank you.
I'll also post it to Treasure on the Discord. Along with the Quicksilver Lichen. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yep. All right.
I ritually cast detect magic. What
Ooh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
glowy thing.
Yeah, all 3 of those crystals are magical. Those crystal balls, and the runes on the ground over here are magical as well.
Oh, I'd have never guessed that.
Oh, you're probably after like schools of magic info and shit like
That's
that.
true.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay. Let's see. This is transmutation magic. This is evocation magic. And I believe this is conjuration summoning magic.
And then is there a specific school from the circle as well?
The circle also seems to be conjuration magic.
All right, so Clax, the purple one and the circle, they're like conjuration. Like that means like summoning things, like bringing stuff. Like that shadow sword that I bring out sometimes. And then that green one, that's transmutation. That's like swapping one thing to another thing. And then the orange one, that's evocation. That's like the ones that blow stuff up. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right in the fact that things maybe would go real bad if we went over there. But at the same time, I'm kind of curious.
If we shoot one of the orbs, what do you think would happen?
You hear a clanging sound coming up behind you, Captain Bubbles. Oh, I could shoot it with my new hand. Here, watch, I'll show you. And he runs up.
You won't be able to get it back.
Alphonse, hold on with that. Remember what I told you about? Fuck.
Okay. He fires it.
Sheriff's like, Alphonse, I told you to think before you act, you stupid tin pan.
Now, unfortunately, this is out of his range, so his range increments, so it was a disadvantage. So you guys watch as the hand that Alora spent 3 days on just sails down, down, and down, and down.
And then, just before it disappears, she pushes the button that she has in her pocket, and it slowly levitates a bit. And I'd tell them to, grapple hook it.
Levitate?
If it gets within 60 feet of me, I'll just I'll pull it over with my mage hand.
It doesn't retract, but it does have an emergency levitate.
You need to program it like a fucking falcon.
Okay.
Rock.
It takes a long time, but the mage hand finally brings it back to him, and he reattaches it.
As it's coming back up, I say, like, Alphonse, get down here so you can look at me in the eye, all right?
Okay. All right, he kneels down in front of you like you kneeled down to Kashara.
All right, look. You need to remember to think before you act. This is the whole reason I had you on punishment before in the first place, right? You start going off and start attacking magical things without figuring out anything first, you're gonna end up killing other people, or even worse, yourself.
It's gonna be worse killing other people, Sorry, I wasn't trying to listen to your conversation.
I go over to Annalora. And I'm like, okay, so what if instead of levitate, we imbued it with like a tinser's floating disc type thing? That way, after he shot it off, it would just like come back and follow him around at like 5 feet distance.
Yeah, that's gonna take like 3 days to do.
You're right.
I'm real sorry, Django. I just wanted to show you that I was ready to be back in the Bullet Club.
Look,
After this one inevitably gets destroyed.
Yeah.
look, Alphonse. You need to remember, think, then act. Think, then act, okay? And I'll gently tap a finger on the side of his helmet. Think. You can use it. I know you got a brain in there somewhere.
Wume whispers to you, Annalora. Does he not understand that Alphonse has no brain?
Just let him figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, he's learning.
Okay. Sabina wipes a tear away from her eye. She says, "It make my heart feel to see father and son bonding like this."
It's like, Alphonse, I wouldn't say these things to you if I wasn't concerned, if I didn't care about you,
I understand, Django. I'll be more careful. I'll wait for you to tell me when the right time is to shoot.
All right, that's good for now. All right.
I want to whisper into Alphonse's ear. Like, you did great, buddy. Just remember, like my old man always told me, you act, and then you ask for forgiveness later.
Oh, that seems like...
Then ask for forgiveness later.
All right, I'm gonna need Django and Lift to both roll persuasion checks, and whoever has the highest amount, that is the lesson that Alphonse is gonna internalize from this.
I'm going to burn my DM inspiration for this.
Okay. Okay. We'll find out. Okay. All right. Kashara, all eyes on you. What's the next move?
She just said, "Be right back."
Oh, really?
Wait.
Okay.
Wasn't she here? Why is she back all the way over there?
All eyes shift to Claximus.
No, he just shrugs and he moves forward, I guess.
Okay.
I won't leave you behind, former roommate.
All right, up ahead, there are 2 paths you can take. You can go right into this cave complex, or you could go left and hug the cliffside.
How about I move closer?
There is an ominous rumble.
From which one?
The earth shakes beneath your feet.
Beneath my feet?
Pieces of stone tumble free and fall hundreds of feet to the spikes and poisonous mushrooms below.
Doing great, Clax. Don't let that stop you.
I'm just gonna whip out my grappling hook in case it's needed and move forward.
Sure. Okay. Reminiscent of the giant bat fight in Iron Hack. Those some wild times with the grappling hook. Remember that?
All right, I'm here.
Yeah.
So I can go either left or right.
Okay. You look back. Your party is very far away.
Put my shield over my head and kind of just move.
Oh, it's all right.
Okay.
What do you see over here?
More mushrooms.
Yep, it branches in 2 different directions.
Oh, hey, Django, careful, because, like, don't slip and fall, and don't put too many people there. Oh. Ooh, I see something. Lift, are you sure this isn't your quest?
I feel like they're all my quest, Claximus.
That's fair. Kishar, what do you know about glowing crystals?
They emit light.
Oh, and a treasure chest.
Ooh, treasure chest.
Yeah. I see a glowing crystal, and I see a treasure chest.
The more you lick it, the less it glows. Oh,
I
shit.
just think it's all. I think that's just all the sludge from you guys' like mouths.
Did you see what's up here? This room looks terrific.
Lift, Claximus, and Kishara. You see that this cavern opens up into a small treasure hoard. Mountains of gold, gems, and heavy, ripe treasure chests.
I put a hand on Lift to tell him something.
Let's go in.
No, Lift. Yep. I stop anyone. Right? I look at them real serious, like. I just need to find the GIF for it.
Can't wait too long. Look at all that. It's right there.
Look, man, that's bait. That's bait.
To your right, you see a passageway blocked by an ominous glowing crystalline formation.
There we go. There it is. That's bait.
Now it sinks in.
With my detect magic, any magic in the treasure room?
There is no magic. This is apparently just a bunch of material wealth.
I'm rolling a d20. If it's over a 10, I'm going in there.
Okay.
Boy, I'm gonna stop you. That's bait.
I can't help it, man. Look at that.
Look, I know
Now,
we're
Kishara,
pirates.
the crystalline formation blocking this passage is magical.
Okay, I'll listen to Claximus.
It radiates necromantic magic.
Look, Kishara, I just flipped a coin to choose which way to go, and this one said go right.
And I flipped the coin to see if I go in there or not. And I'm not supposed to.
Okay. Again, all eyes turn to Kishara. What do they do now?
Well, I think we definitely shouldn't send Lift into the treasure room. That's what I think.
Captain? Are they doing side quests? Because I feel like we're doing a lot of side quests this time, and I feel like we should probably be focusing on finding Snuggly.
Well, if they want to do side quests, let them do side quests.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Look,
It's fine. Okay.
look, we'll just note this on the map. There's some treasure, and there's a spooky crystal.
If we stay in here longer, I'm going to keep flipping coins to tell me to go in there or not.
Let's go this way.
Wrong way. Just wanted to look.
Look, Kishara, follow your nose. Where's your people?
Chara starts sniffing.
There is another tremor that shakes the platform. More stones tumble loose.
Hey, Django.
Yep, what's up?
I don't think anybody saw it, but up here there's a room full of gold and stuff. It's got your name written all over it.
Uh-huh. I tell you what, pretty boy, you go first. I'll be right behind you. And I just start walking away in the opposite direction.
Wait, Claximus reminded me of that one time, and you were able to dance on top of all the gold, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that
that
time
one
we
time you
lost
got
that,
huge
what is it,
hill.
that loudmouth kobold that was always hating on everybody. Who was it that thought were-rats was a good idea again?
Yeah. We don't talk about that person. They're not with us anymore.
Bubbles, Rabla approaches you.
We're gnomes.
I don't know.
You, leader.
note, huh?
She points way off of the distance, way off of the distance. Ooh, this then.
Which one is it?
It looks like she's pointing at Annalora.
Annalora. like the brainy person.
Brains, bad.
Exactly.
And she puts her arm around you. Leader, good.
Is there any undercant here, Kishara?
I imagine if I saw the undercan around, that I'd be told it was there.
Lift as you. Oh yeah, lifted Kishara as you step there. The game pauses. The whole place begins to rumble even more. I need to find a mod that makes the whole screen rumble. I'm 100% confident something like that exists.
Guys, everything's fine.
Yeah. Let me make a note. We need a screen rumble mod. Hold on.
No, what did I eat for lunch? Everything's shaking.
Screen rumble mod. All right. You hear boss music start playing, and many legendary Paragon actions booting up. It's real bad.
Oh no.
Okay.
I knew I should have gone into the treasure room.
All right. Let me roll you guys to do initiative here. Oh, and Bubbles, roll you in. Okay.
I'm trying to set up the magic button for that last time.
So remember, you should be able to see chat and combat tracker at the same time now. Thanks to the mod Combat Focus.
Where did they move initiative? Oh, there we go.
Yep, it's a little fist still, but you don't have to pop it out anymore. So, unless you need a real long chat, but I don't know.
Do I get a sense of where the rumble's coming from?
It is coming from this passage over here, as if something massive and dangerous is coming your way.
Okay.
All right, I guess we'll go ahead and begin combat. Claximus, you has won a combat.
Okay. I will bonus action rage.
Okay.
Allowing me to move up.
Oh, dope.
Could you unpause me though?
Yeah. I'm curious if those tattoos will glow well or not. Ooh, I think it's all getting washed out. I don't know. Do you want a glow effect with your rage or no?
We can leave it, see how it feels for a while.
Okay.
And then,
If you start having a seizure, we'll turn it off.
Yeah. I get to use half my movement to move up with my rage, and then I'll just... I'm gonna move there, look down. Do I see anything?
Most of this cave looks collapsed by loose dirt and rocks, as if a burrowing creature lives here.
Okay.
You know how 5e burrowing creatures do, Bugs Bunny style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and use my action and tell my party members I'm exploding. Don't get near me.
Oh man. Okay. So Dom just told me if we really wanted to do a map shake, we could apply a dodge animation to the map.
Oh God! Stop! No, it's terrible. I hate it.
That's how you can get a fucking migraine right there.
Okay.
All right.
I really
We'll
gotta update
We'll
this.
work on it. We'll program our own effect for that, for sure. Okay, we'll make a nice rumble effect. Okay.
All right, and then I'll take some damage, and then, come on, let me take my damage. -3. I guess that doesn't want to work. I'll do that anyways. Anyways, for like 10 feet out, I'm bright light, 20 feet, dim light, and if you end your turn within 10 feet of me, you're gonna take some radiant damage.
we gotta set you up with like an aura effect that just turns all that shit on. Could you message me all the things that your rage does now, so that I know? Okay.
Well, this isn't rage. This is radiant consumption ASMR stuff.
Right. Okay.
I'll link you though. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. I gotta post it to remember. Okay. Cool. All right. Anything else from Claxvis as you turn on all the buffskis?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Play passes to Django.
Alright, I'm in a pretty safe spot here, so I'll go ahead and hold where I am, and already attack action with the Shivaka pistol if anything pops up within my attack range.
All right.
That's all for me.
Okay. The rocks and debris bust apart as a massive and terrifying creature appears.
Nah, what the fuck that is?
Oh, look at that thing. Look at that snoot.
Ferocious dogmo juggernaut. That's it.
Okay.
Oh my God, Gashar, are these your pets here? What is that?
Big.
Oh, sorry. I'm answering a question real quick. All right. The creature does appear. Django, if you want to take your shot, I guess you could. It is barreling towards Claxvis with murder in its nose tentacles, since it doesn't have eyes. A 13? 13 misses, actually. Or hits, but doesn't penetrate, because I would assume by now in your career you wouldn't miss a creature that big. So more likely it just hits, and it's, its dense muscles, etc., doesn't seem to hurt it. All right. I guess they'll just barrel forward and start tearing up Claximus. All right, here we go. Let's see, he's gonna burrow. Yeah, it's got powerful build. Okay. He's treated as one size larger. Is there a size larger than Gargantuan? I don't know. I guess Colossal? We'll go back to 3rd edition, grab Colossal. Claximus, would you describe yourself as a worm?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Is your wiener hanging out?
No.
Because that could maybe be construed as a purple worm? I'm just checking.
Okay. Like, I got armor. I got leg armor in my artwork.
I'm trying to activate this guy's worm killer rage, but apparently you don't. Okay. All right, fine. Let me see. Anything else here? All right, I guess it's just gonna claw and bite. Yeah, that's what it's gonna do. Let's see. Here we go. Claw. Oh, it misses. All right. And tries to bite. There we go. Yeah. It chomps you for 26 points of piercing damage. All right. It will continue to battle you. Play passes to Analora.
All right. Do I hear any other creatures? Or just this one?
It just seems to be this one.
Okay. I'm gonna do what I usually start with. I'll summon. I'm gonna summon Krakow.
Okay.
Right there. So it'll hit Lift, Kashara, me, and Django. Hey. For 10 temp HP.
All right.
And then I'll back up.
Okay. Just so you guys don't think that the B team isn't earning their pay, from the ceiling, piercers start falling. Some of the most dangerous monsters in existence. Your B team is struggling to try and take care of those piercers. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. To remind you guys of the horrors that your allies are dealing with in the back lines, I will post a illustration of a piercer so you know just what they're dealing with back there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bubbles, to you.
All right, so I have to ask this first because I don't think we ever figured it out. But like the items that we got last time, like I wanted to do Ember Blast if that's cool with everybody. If I had a second pick, it would be the shield. I'm like, I looked at the sword, I don't need it, so everybody else wants that. And all I can really do is dash to get up close. So,
Okay.
wanted to check. So yeah, everybody gets their weapon.
All right. So you're no longer dual wielding. You're doing shield and gun right now.
Well, I was gonna do the sun-bladed gun, but like I would have the field ready. So.
Because remember at 5e, equipping a shield is a full action.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would still have the shield to be a tuned shield. You know what I mean?
Right. Got it.
So if I need to switch back and forth, like it
Okay.
can.
All right. It won't provide any AC bonuses while it's not equipped, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Kishara, to you. Oh, wait. Sorry. Before Kishara goes, it will use legendary action to activate its multi-attack. It will attack Claximus the Purple Worm again. Are you sure you don't identify as the worm? Because if you do, this thing gets way stronger. Just saying.
No, pretty good.
Okay. Has anyone ever called you vermin before, or an invertebrate?
Yeah, you can keep baiting it, but it ain't gonna happen. See, I can bait things out of you because you have to follow the rules.
All right, it tries to bite you and claw you. Okay, so 28 for 19 and a 29 for 20. All right, Kishara, you're up.
I cast Minor Illusion on Claximus's 5-foot square to make him look like a purple one.
Okay. Hold on. All right, he is taller than 5 feet. And this is a visual.
Duck a little bit.
And this is a visual illusion, right?
No, I will actually
okay.
hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
Which I can do just in the middle of nowhere because I'm a rock.
Sure.
Something. I can't roll lower than like a 23 or something like that.
Everyone loses track of you. You disappear.
And then I will cast Tasha's, whatever that Tasha's spell that I have is on it. Mind Whip.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's got a couple more because she published that book.
That's an int save, which sure this thing will pass with flying colors. It looks very intelligent.
All right. It fails.
Yeah, -4. So it takes 9 psychic damage, and then on its next turn, it can only take a movement, an action, or a bonus action. I would then walk 20 feet up the wall.
Okay.
Assuming that there's 2 feet to walk up. And then after that, that'll be it.
Okay. All right. What is the side effect of this? On its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or bonus action. It only gets one of the three. Okay, got it. All right. Yeah, it'll use another legendary action to do another multi-attack. Claximus, you just keep tanking this shit. Here we go. It is gonna claw and bite. Looks like 29 for 20, a 15 for 13. I don't think a 15 hits you.
Nope.
All right. Play passes to Lift.
Okay. Lift is just kind of murmuring. It's like everything down here just is immune to fire. I like using fire. I like it. This thing has fur. I think I might go hurt it with fire. So I'm gonna hold up my my staff, my antipodal staff, and I'm gonna cast Fireball at it. I know it's gonna work this time.
What, Fireball? Claximus is right there.
No, I'm not hitting Clax.
All right. You go ahead and you drop that shit. Here we go. It's got to make a dexterity saving throw. It makes it. Taking half damage. Let me double check. Yeah, it actually takes normal damage from fire.
Guys, I can burn something, finally! I hate this place. Finally.
Wait, you can burn something?
Yeah, I just see it like
Anna-Laura perks up.
Yeah, it's singeing. It's singeing.
She takes out her gun.
And I'll use my movement to come back here.
Okay. The creature lets out a warbling scream. Its nose tentacles whipping about, scenting the air. It turns its attention fully on Kishara. It's going to use a legendary action to charge her. All right. That brings us to Claximus.
I'm flanking it. Yay. I'll just attack it.
Okay.
This is a 22 hit.
Yeah.
I'll take 11 radiant damage from Divine Fury, and then it'll take 11 radiant damage from Radiant Consumption. This is a 15 hit.
15 is just enough.
Right. And then I'll end my turn, and then he'll take more damage at the end of my turn from Radiant Consumption. This time half,
Okay.
which is 5.
All right.
And I'll take...
All right. Anything else from Claximus? Hitting this thing is like hitting a small mountain. You know that you're hurting it because it's letting out like sounds of pain and discomfort. But now, all of the nose tentacles are firmly fixated on Kishara.
Everyone within... Let's see. I think it's 60 feet. Where's that? No, that's not... Where's the measuring tool on this thing? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Well, everybody but the captain, I think, would get this then. For my bonus action, I will end it with Zealous Presence. So everybody will have... my allies will have advantage on their attack rolls and saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Hype. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else from Claximus?
Nope, that is it.
All right. As your turn ends, it uses its last legendary action to begin licking and kissing with its nose tentacles and very strange tongue all over Kishara. It then rolls over on its back in front of her.
Oh, great. An easy target.
All right,
Finish it while it's vulnerable.
Jago, to you.
All right. Hearing Claxonus's words of encouragement, I'll start twirling my guns in my hands and say, "Claws out, motherfucker!" Tic tac.
Yeah, that'll hit. You can add sneak attack.
Then I'll do offhand attack as bonus action.
I'm so glad you listened to the idiot.
Wait, who's that?
All right. The creature who had revealed its soft underbelly to Kishara is then shot in its stomach. It begins to bleed and cry out in pain.
So after it approaches and starts to roll over on its belly after giving Kishara little kissies, she goes, "Oh shit! I didn't recognize you. Guys, he's good. He's on our side."
Oh, fuck. I'll say that and I immediately start backpedaling away.
Of course it's on our side. It's the one thing I could frickin' burn.
I mean, you could put cracks in this. He'd probably be fine.
Good.
Alright, I get there and then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. As you edge your turn, the creature replenishes its action economy and injured badly. It is going to disengage and then burrow down into the ground. Leaving soft, loose soil behind it. All right, Laura, it's you.
Does that mean I don't get to set it on fire?
I would really prefer if you didn't. I mean, he kind of surprised me, so I cast a spell on him. But yeah, turns out nope, he's a good one.
All right. I'm just gonna dodge.
Okay. Bubbles, to you.
I'm gonna try to move here.
Okay.
Nod left.
Okay. Anything else from Bubbles?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Kishara, to you.
I'm gonna set the healer bee down into the burrow and give it 1d6 of healing.
Unfortunately, it is using the 5e burrow speed, so it is left, soft tilled soil behind it, but no tunnel. The bee tries its best to burrow into the ground, but it's very sad to watch.
Sorry.
Anything else for Kishara?
That'll be it.
Okay. Lift, to you.
Gonna ready all my most damaging spells for this evil creature when it
All right.
No, I'm gonna dodge. I'll back up a
Okay.
couple spots. That's it. Now figuring out that it's peaceful towards Kishara somehow.
All right. It makes no further appearance, and combat ends.
How do you forget a face like that, Kishara?
I mean, it's more like I was just surprised.
Next thing we know, you're going to be attacking Snuggly.
I mean, I hope not. Maybe he's like under mind flare, mind control though. So like maybe we'll have to.
True.
Well, I mean, like we were walking along, and then this giant thing bursts out of the ground. I wasn't expecting it. All right.
I understand. I mean, if you covered up its tentacle face, it'd be cute, but that big thing right there is kind of scary.
That's the cutest part.
Well, anyways, it looks like there's some stairs down this way that look like the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the bridge was kind of scary. So, what if the stairs are kind of scary too? Okay, but like, that's civilization. Somebody made that. That's man-made.
Guys, there is a room back behind us that's full of freaking treasure.
That's
Just
bait.
saying.
That's man-made. That's bait.
No, we didn't send any rogue in there to check if it's bait. That could be our payday. We could just leave.
Hey, we got like 20K yesterday.
What's wrong with 40?
Nothing's wrong with 40. I'm just saying, that's bait, man. That's bait.
I'll just
look. Haven't you? You've been around Kashara long enough. It's bait. Gnome people make bait.
You never know. You never know.
I mean, we do really like traps.
Okay.
It comes from living in the Underdark where everything else.
Well, if we pass that room again, I'm gonna check it on the way out.
Kishara, if you're worried about the stairs, you could go hold my hand if you want.
No, I think I'm okay.
You
I
think
see
I
one of
could
the
write...
doors from Fable down there, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Captain, you think I could write my name in blood on the ground?
Yeah, you can do it poorly.
I think I'm gonna
Do you
try.
need some heals, or are you doing okay, buddy?
Nah, I'm fine. Fine. Let me just leak this blood everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when there's not like space between the blood splatter, I'll get worried.
It's a door with the face. Don't let Liv see it. He'll fall in love with it. And then we'll be dragging it throughout a dungeon.
Wait, that guy might know Adora.
Neither. All I can think of is the anarchist.
Hello, noble door. Are you sentient?
It kind of rouses and opens its eyes, and looks over at all of you. Says, I am. What brings you here?
Well, first I would like to apologize for attacking the ancestral guardian of my people. He surprised me. Secondly, I'm assuming that you're here to guard the gnomes. Am I right?
I have no idea what you mean.
Okay, so that's yes. So how do we get you to open?
If you really are a gnome, you would know how.
Hey, we got any more of them bombs?
Yeah?
Yeah, if we got any more of them bombs, couldn't we just blow this door open?
No, Django, look what I have now. And then I got this Megaton hammer. It's been opening doors.
That's better, because then we don't want to worry about splash damage. Yeah,
Does that hammer have the siege property? It does double damage to structures?
Don't hit him first. Let me offer him to be the door on my ship, since you guys wouldn't let me take the last one. Noble Door, would you like to be... Have you ever been on a ship on the high seas? Or the low underseas?
I have a very pointless job that doesn't involve gnomes.
Oh, is this one of those doors where we have to get like really fat, or ugly, or evil?
in front of it.
Maybe.
What's your
Let's hit him
gimmick?
with the hammer. Hit him with the hammer.
Hit him with the hammer.
Oh, let's not be too hasty here. You don't need to hit anyone with a hammer.
I think we do.
So far, you've got two options. You're gonna get hit with this hammer, or you become my bedroom door on a ship.
What is there a third option then?
Yeah, tell us your gimmick.
And you could like open, yeah, or just tell us your thing. Like,
I mean, I have a job to do. I can't just let you in.
Max, hit him with the hammer.
No, wait.
Oh, wait. No, wait.
No, you don't need to hit the door with the hammer.
This isn't your request. It's Kashan's
You know
quest.
what? You know what? Fuck those little bastards. There.
Teamwork makes a dream work.
this was all a test, and you failed.
Who's your supervisor?
All right. You guys head through the passage. The door having slid back into the ground. All right. I'll load you to the next map.
Yeah, and just because we're underground doesn't mean it's colder. Because we're getting closer to the core. So it's just getting hotter.
Yeah, who told you it was colder?
My mind told me, since it's so dark, that means there's shade.
Oh, no, it's still super hot and humid. Yeah. That's why all those, what are they called? Mushrooms and fungi are growing and stuff. It's nice and damp. It's very moist in these caverns.
Ugh, why'd you have to use that word?
That's illegal.
For that reason.
It's the best one ever.
All right, let's see. Preload. And head on over.
Is that one of those banned words, or?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Probably is.
There's so many now.
Anything you say nowadays can get you banned.
Let's see. And let's see. Turn this on. That's kind of weird. All right. Yeah. When you guys roll up in here, there is a commotion up ahead. And let me grab some more appropriate music here. Hold on.
I immediately send out my healer bee.
Oh no. It's so angry.
Let's see. Checking. Hold on. There's a definitive lack of good gnome music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like gnomes don't get any love from anybody for anything.
No, that's not true.
A lot of pictures.
RuneScape. Love gnomes. They have like the whole tree gnome village.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're really good
But
in
it's
5e.
MIDI. But it's like MIDI music.
It is MIDI music, yeah.
Yeah. And like, you know, all the gnome music in World of Warcraft is just like Tinker's music.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is a good one.
As you guys roll up in, you see that the gnome community has come together to try and save the guardian of their people, who has been grievously wounded by outsiders. Smaller dog moles try to bar your path and protect their leader. You see that many Svirfneblins have mobilized for battle, and they are all reaching for their initiative dice.
I'm in a fucking wall.
Wow, that sucks.
That
There you go.
obviously,
You're
obviously you're scared of seeing your people, so you've melded into the zone.
Yeah, no, that sounds right. Guys, don't hurt. Look, we're sorry, okay? Look, we were walking down the passage, and then my friends here, like, they've never seen a giant dog maul juggernaut before. Like, he just popped up, and we just reacted, okay? Maybe next time, have him present himself in, like, a nice way.
Wait, Kishara? Is that you?
You should have put a disguise back on.
Hey, everybody! Kishara! She's here!
And you see all the gnomes come rushing up.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Oh, Kishara! You arrived just in time. These outsiders attacked Burroughs Sanders.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That was. Yeah. I mean, we didn't mean to.
She told us to attack.
Wait,
That's not exactly 100% true.
Kishara, are you with these outsiders? Did you attack the sacred guardian of our people?
Look, like, I didn't see the whisper that my DM sent me that told me that he was our friendo, okay?
They all look a bit like disappointed and perplexed. This person says,
Kishara, we thought you were taken when they took Snuggly. Where have you been all this time?
Okay, so, like, after they came, and we all ran away, you know, like, because it was really confusing, and everybody wanted to get away and not be enslaved, as you do. Like, I met up with Madame Mushmore, you know, like in the Mushroom Forest.
You went to the fungal witch?
and there's a hush among all of the gnomes.
Look, like, I ran to the shore and I built myself like a rock raft, you know, like we do, but I didn't have anything to like steer it with. So I mean, that's kind of just like where it landed. So I didn't really have much of a choice.
So you weren't taken by the mind flayers?
No, I ran away like everybody else did.
Oh, we thought we had lost you.
And the Malgi nickel recorder comes up and embraces you.
Nickel recorder. I will.
And the rest of the gnomes come, and the dog moles, they all hug you.
Get in there, Danish. Get in there.
This Burroughs Sanders, he has a lot of bandages. He wants to get out of that hug, but he's scared of you guys. Because you beat him up so bad.
I'll call back to say
he's also very confused.
It wasn't nothing personal, but you fought real good, big guy.
They all say, you know, they're all very excited that you returned. They're all hugging you. They're all asking you to tell you your story. What happened? Where have you been?
Well, I went to the surface, like, and it was like, it's crazy up there. Like the ocean's made out of water? Like, what? Who even? That's so much water. Like, why isn't it made out of lava like normal oceans?
They all agree. This is relatable topics.
And then like the sky, it just like it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. Like I think maybe forever. It's really weird. And then there was like all these types of people, and like not all of them want to enslave you or kill you. So that was weird too. And then I found this like okay, so I ended up at like the pirate capital of the world or something like that, in like this bar. And then these guys came up.
Wait, they have pirates up there, just like us? Pirates in outer space? Space pirates?
Yeah, space pirates.
Are they space pirates?
They are space pirates.
This individual waves at you guys.
Hello, space pirates.
Hi, I'm the hero of Destiny.
Jaya.
I'll wave back. Say, hello, folks. I'm Django, and this is my lovely wife, Miss Shivka.
He's married to like a tiger man too. They have tiger men up there.
Is he a tiger man? He's a tiger man.
I thought he was a cheetah.
Well, I mean, we have bat
He's
people.
a leopard. He's a leopard.
We have bat people.
That's true. That's true.
I put on my hero outfit just so they.
Well,
So they know.
isn't this nice?
Is that Snuggly? Danish, look.
No, that's not.
Danish is swooning pretty hard. All of the, I'll be honest, as a species, they all look like old people. So, yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. You recognize Theltru Limebone, one of the eldest of all your people.
Oh, hey, Theltru, how you doing?
So you run away like a coward, and then you're gone for months and months.
What do you mean run away? Like this is our standard procedure for getting away from
You
my player
did
attack.
it wrong. You did it wrong, as usual.
I ran away wrong.
Yes.
God damn it, Theltru.
It's no surprise your parents were always running away wrong.
My parents were honest moisture farmers. Okay.
Yeah, their moisture tasted like lemons.
Your face looks like you tasted lemons.
I did. I still remember the taste of your parents' hideous moisture.
Well,
And look what you've done now. You've brought outsiders here. You've attacked our sacred guardian. You've revealed our location to the enemy.
oh yeah, your door's a piece of shit, by the way. Like you should probably make a new one. He was just like,
Howard!
yeah, like my ex-crab friend threatened to like hit him with a hammer, and he was like, "Oh no, I
He
can't
was
get hit with
supposed
a
to. He
hammer."
was supposed to make you perform an elaborate hallucinatory display.
Well, yeah, I was like, "Hey, what do you need us to do?" And he was like, "Oh, you know." And then Claximus was like, "I'm gonna hit you with the hammer." And
So
then,
these are the sorts of people you consort with now. Brutes. I imagine one or more of them is a barbarian.
And they all kind of like get a real hush when he says that dirty word.
I mean, yeah, Claximus is kind of brute-ish, but really, I think he's pretty much like the only brute, really, in the group that I have with me at the moment.
Colonel Sanders has done everything he can to keep
The
us
blue
safe.
one, the blue one's almost smart enough to be a gnome.
And I suppose you murdered all the mimics too.
Wait, mimics? Oh, like the treasure chamber? No, that was very, very obviously a trap.
Well, did you use up all the sacred orbs that were out there?
No, I just looked at them with magic, and I thought they were probably bad.
Well, did any of your allies have their souls drained by the fake crystal doorway?
No, surprisingly, we actually avoided the traps. Like, we don't normally do that. Like, we're sort of turning over a new leaf, I guess.
There were so many traps, though. We worked really
and
hard on that.
Like normally we fall for all of the traps. You know what I'm saying? Like, they told me this story one time of where they just kept opening these fucking books, and they just kept blowing up, but they just kept opening more of them. And like that's normally what we do, but this time we just sort of didn't. It was really weird.
It was too obvious.
You see that these astronauts are very smart, or they would have been destroyed by our traps.
Only an idiot would have gone into that fake treasure room.
Yeah, I think that maybe how smart we are, we sort of underestimate how smart dumb people are, and so we make things too obvious. Like, maybe we should put subtle traps out there too. And also, we need to replace Howard. He's a piece of shit.
On a lure?
Or at least he's a piece of shit at being a guard. Maybe Howard can like be the entrance to like the tavern or something, but probably not like our security door.
Oh man, these are pretty good suggestions, I suppose. Maybe you learned one or two things from Snuggly before you ran off.
And they all turn and they look at these two statues of Snuggly.
Wow, that's we don't normally do the whole ancestor worship thing. But I guess cool. I don't think he would like having statues of him built, but I guess he's not here to say that.
Snuggly was preparing us for battle against the greatest foe, the Mind Flayers. But before his work could be finished, they attacked. You remember?
Yeah.
What sort of life debt do these astronauts owe you that they would come down here from outer space and risk their very souls?
Well, really, I think mostly they just wanted to be able to make their ship fly, and the crystal do that was down here also. I think I'm more of sort of like a side venture.
You have truly made great friends on the surface to come and face easily the most powerful opponent in the entire multiverse.
I mean, like, we fought 2 god avatars at once, like, not that long ago, so I feel like maybe...
Stop. That's nothing. The mind is the true battlefield.
And he points to his bald coconut.
Is that because you're, like, coming down with gnome Alzheimer's, or...?
No. You can best anything with combat, but what will you do when your own mind betrays you?
Leave Mind Flayers to your people's stronghold or something. I don't know. Maybe... Okay, so... You know, it's apparently not super secure here, like, because we just walked past all your traps and didn't get hit by any of them, and then Howard opened because we said we were going to hit him with a hammer. So there's...
yes, but the Mind Flayers don't have hammers, do they?
Mind Flayers can make slaves out of anybody, and anybody can have a hammer.
It's an interesting point, yes. Well, I was close to reproducing the weapons that Snuggly was working on, but alas, without his notes and journal, I'll never be able to finish them. I'm afraid, since you've compromised our lair, we must once again move, find a new place to hide.
So we've got the brains, right? But we need the brawn. And I actually already made a deal with some Dorons to sort of like team up if you want.
Dorons! Those monkeys!
I mean...
Oh, Captain.
Technically they're apes because they don't have tails. But... Like I said...
If there was a Doron here right now, you know what I would do? I would prank them so hard. I'd prank them so hard.
Everybody kind of agrees that they would prank some Dorons so hard.
The Goliath over there, actually, before she died once, used to be a Doron. And I guess she sort of thinks that she still is one, kind of. I don't know exactly.
Are you trying to yank our cranks here? You think we're gonna fall for that? You can't trick a trickster, kid.
First off, my entire young adulthood is proof of the opposite of that. And second off, no, it's for real. Third off, I have Snuggly's journal. Fourth off, we should move to team up with the Dorons.
Wait, you have the journal?
Yeah. I found it back at Gnomerefugeria. Like, it wasn't really that difficult. I feel like maybe you guys just didn't try hard enough.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? If you have it, then we can study it and finish what Snuggly was working on.
I mean, that's obviously the plan.
You see exiting mushroom houses, more Svirfneblins, trying to find out what the hell's going on up here.
But yeah, seriously. So since like the lair's compromised, I guess you should probably move, and we already have like this sort of deal worked out with the Doron, so that's probably where you should move to. It's a lot more like.
Oh, do we need to move? We just made everything real swanky and pimp.
I mean, like, I haven't even been gone that long, and if you've been able to make it swanky and pimp in that short amount of time, don't you think you'll be able to make it swanky and pimp there too? You are the swanky and pimp, Helgi, not your surroundings.
They seem kind of sad. They're like, well, how far away are these Dorons? Where do they live?
I don't know, like 3 days?
We have a slime pool. Do they have a slime pool?
I don't think so.
We've even managed to cultivate some under coral.
Oh.
It's delicious.
Wait, there's a Doron over there already.
Yeah, he was lost and sad. Keeps talking about his friends in a fire temple or something.
Yeah. That's where the other ones are at. There was like this dragon there, and we killed it.
Oh, we thought he was just being stupid.
No. There was a fire temple, and there was a dragon, and we killed it, and then we got the air crystal, and then we fed it to our ship, and our ship, I guess, can fly now, maybe.
So he rolls on over here, and he says, "Doron."
I hold the hammer, and then I point to lift. Hero.
Hero.
Oh, here it comes.
Hero.
Point to the Goliath and say, Doron.
Rabla goes up, and she goes to give him a hug.
Rabla's also Doron. Let me go.
Okay. The Doron, whose name is Dagon, looks at Rabla and is confused why a hideous creature like her would be hugging him.
Rabla.
Rabla?
Doron.
No. Rabla Doron.
Yeah, Rabla.
Yeah, Rabla.
Not
Doron.
Doron. Not Doron.
Doron.
Not Doron.
Yes, Doron.
Not Doron.
Yes, Doron.
Rabla starts pounding her chest. It says, Rabla, Doron. And he says, Rabla, Doron. And then he points to her, not Doron. And the gnomes just watch. Some of them have popcorn. You're not sure where the popcorn came from.
It must be very fun to travel with such, stupid creatures.
I mean, like I said, not all of them are that stupid. Just most of them.
That must make things easy, though.
I whisper to her and I say, the one in the red, the one with the ears, he almost fell for the treasure room trap. Like, can you believe that?
I'm honestly a little surprised they didn't all fall for it. I mean, that was a lot of good-looking treasure.
I mean, I'm surprised the ex-crab didn't fall for it, really. But
it's too obvious.
Yeah, you must have brought some extremely experienced astronauts with you, Kishara.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably like level 11 or something.
You guys were talking about like a book trap, but I fucking don't remember any book trap.
Maybe you could have these astronauts that you've tricked into your service help us deal with the mind flayers.
That's the plan. So we want to go over Snuggly's notebook, finish anything that he was working on that could help us against the mind flayers, and then we need to like spring Snuggly, right? Like maybe like a sort of stealth operation.
No, it's spring Danish.
Oh right, spring mumbling Danish stealth.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Keep your shit together, mumbling. Keep your shit together.
I'm gonna wipe.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, there's a long shoelace of drool. It's a long shoelace
let me
of drool.
get that for you. Let me get that for you.
Katara,
That woman makes me uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, she does that.
Yeah.
She's looking at me like I'm a spore puff muffin. And she's gonna dip me in some gravy.
Okay, give her some time to do it. And so, Sarah, is that like the princess of this one?
Do you say that because it's one of the only like 2 female tokens? Is that why you assume she's a princess?
She's also talking a lot. Which the princesses don't be talking a lot.
Kishara, your people practice liberal democracy. They would never have a ruler based on bloodline. That's stupid.
What kind of tyrannical bullshit do you think we have as a government, Claximus? Come on.
Claximus? Why?
Claximus.
I don't know why it's a
Claximus.
Bubbles.
I just assumed the person in charge is the person who can pull off the greatest pranks.
Look, I'm just saying, sometimes you need somebody in charge, so that way when a giant lizard shows up, they can fist fight it. You know what I mean?
Direct democracy. That's the only way to go. We actually find like it's pretty close to what we do on the ship. I mean, except like you guys have a captain. We don't have a captain, but
Well, then who's your leader? Was it Snuggly?
I mean, all of us, sort of.
We agree on things as a community.
How do you get anything done if y'all don't agree
How
on
does
something?
that work?
Because we have common goals and common enemies.
Yeah,
Everything in the underdark is out to get us.
Yeah, but what happens when you don't have common goals or common enemies? Do you
That's
just
impossible.
This is the Underdark. We never run out of common enemies.
Yeah, everything down here wants to kill you, eat you, or enslave you, or some combination of it.
Yeah, but what if there's like a better way of dealing with that? And instead of like,
What way is that?
well, like, I don't know, like horribly murdering and enslaving them.
What? That's not how you fight. You fight by hiding.
I'm gonna look to Claximus and be like, have we been doing this wrong?
How does that work?
I don't know.
I hope you haven't embarrassed your people up in outer space by
Is that
fighting.
why Kishara always hides?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's the best approach.
Yeah, you only attack when you're guaranteed that extra sneak attack damage, or they're gonna fail their saving throw horribly.
Like, that's why I get hit way less than the most of you guys.
You know who fights up front? Barbarians.
And they all
Yes.
kind of laugh, like he just told the funniest joke.
That's funny.
I'll start laughing along with them.
What's so funny? That's what I do. Like
They all laugh even harder.
It's like, Shivaka, have you heard of such a strange thing, frontline fighting?
I watched Claximus wrestle a dragon to the ground. I watched
This
him wrestle a dragon to the
I'll
ground.
have you know that I was
That's his business.
I was probably the only one who didn't go down. Went down more than I did this adventure arc than I did.
I think fighting up close is cool, but I also like fighting for range because I used to be in the Bullet Club, and I'm trying to get back into it. Hi, my name is Alphonse. It's nice to meet everyone.
Oh yeah, that's Al. He's a soul bound to a suit of armor. We mean
Okay, classic. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That means that he's got a lot to lose in this adventure. They want to take his soul. Not a lot.
Hero, Fire Temple, go save Doron.
We already did it
Yeah, we already did that. They're all free.
Where?
He
at the
looks
fire
around.
temple.
Well, I mean, here's one right here.
No.
Hey, we probably the
Not
Doron. Yeah.
Doron. Not
Yeah.
Doron.
I'm gonna say him okay. No,
Not
that one was a Doron. It was a Doron.
Not Doron.
Okay,
It's a Doron.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to make him understand. I point to my arm. Arm.
Hero.
Yes,
I'm hero.
Arm.
Hammer.
Yeah. I point to my arm,
Not
Arm.
Doron.
and then I
Arm.
turn it into a crab arm. Crab arm.
Crab arm.
Yeah. Okay. Same thing. Used to be Doron,
Mm.
but still Rambler.
Nose Rabla.
Doron.
Nose Rabla.
Is Rabla. Is Rabla.
Nose Rabla.
is Rabla?
Rabla Doron.
Okay, ask Rabla a question only Rabla would
Only
know.
Rabla would know. That's how Sam. Yep, do it.
He gets a shrewd look on his face. He's gonna drop some hard fucking questions on this bitch.
Stony nipples.
In Wokele Ape, he says to not Doron. He says, if Doron, what Doron favorite food? And Rabla says, rocks. And he nods.
Is that a secret?
If Doron, what Dagon favorite food? She looks at him and says, rocks. And he says, it's good. That's good. If Rabla, what Dagon first pet? She says, rock. And then he says, Rabla, and he hugs her, and she hugs him. Dagon.
I feel like this is some shit that you would do for security questions if you don't want to get the security questions.
It's hitting me right in the feels right now.
Then she pulls him over and says, hero.
Yep.
And he comes over, hero. And they start to hug. They start to hug you. It's like being hugged by two boulders.
Watch those nipples. They're very hard.
Was bruised.
Okay. The Svirfneblin again. Watch like anthropologist.
Hammer. Hug Hammer.
Rabla comes over and hugs Hammer. She pick you up and she just squeeze you tight. This is the biggest, strongest woman that's ever done anything to you.
I'm gonna hug her back.
Okay. She drags you over to the big cuddle pile that they're forming.
I'm gonna reach out and try to bring this mole in.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. It wraps its tentacles around you, and it gets in there.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna use the hammer. Right.
Alphonse moves next to Django.
I drag Django in with the hammer.
No.
The hammer weighs 2 tons. There's no way you can stop it. There's no way you can stop a 2-ton hammer.
Shivaka, use your stick tongue. Pull me out of here, please.
Smoke bomb.
She's gone.
I must say it warms my heart to see so much love and companionship. This is a good party. Thank you for accepting me into your crew.
You're welcome.
We're glad you're here.
Blue-skinned woman, why do you not go and hug your friends?
I'm fine.
Not a hugger.
No, not really.
Her mom's a hugger.
I remember.
So the Svirfneblins turn to you, Kishara, and Limebone says,
Hey, I have to say, I am disappointed in your hiding skills, but your dumb luck seems to have paid off. We can use these stupid barbarian astronauts to finally resolve the mind flare issues.
Okay,
You still remember Snuggly's secret cipher, I assume?
Of course I do.
Then you and I will burn the daylight, the daylight oil, the under oil. Yeah, and we'll figure this thing out. We'll finish up the research that he never had a chance to finish.
Okay, but before we do that, there's a couple things. So the whole dark elf male rebellion thing. Where do we?
Oh yes, that. Oh, that Admiral Zelspar. Ah, he's the source of all our woes.
Okay, but I think that they're just being manipulated by the mind flayers, right?
Well, in a way, yes. You see,
Right.
what you might not know about Snuggly is he stirred up a real hornet's nest. He launched an attack against the Mind Flayers' settlement. It was almost a success, but some survived. And that's why they've sworn to wipe us out.
No, that sounds right.
But you see, they were weak in numbers, and Snuggly was determined to finish the job. But they allied with those rogue drow, and that together the numbers were too great. They came and, well, you remember everything else.
Yep, that's exactly how it happened.
So, in a way, I feel like the drow are using the Mind Flayers just as much as the Mind Flayers are using them. But, as we know, drow are stupid. So, it's more like that they think they're manipulating the Mind Flayers, but obviously the Mind Flayers are manipulating them.
Right.
I will admit, though, that that Admiral Zelspawn does have a very pimp fortress. Very pimp fortress. I'm very jealous. It's on the back of a magma tortoise.
You know what else is a pimp fortress? The Temple of Fire.
Is it now?
Yeah.
I heard that place was a dump.
You might say that it's fire.
That was built by the Owl Fair, right? The ancestors of the drow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're also the ancestors of some like people on the surface.
What? Space elves?
Yeah, and then also like space elves that live underwater. That's what the blue one is.
Oh, I thought she was just a drow with a condition. I didn't want to say anything.
No.
Oh. Well, what about that green drow? Is that not a drow either?
Oh, no, she's not. She's what are they? Favelled. Yeah.
I have no idea what that is. What about this one that's being killed by the Doron? Very handsome.
Oh no, he's an actual Owl Fair, or at least
What? He's got some weird gills or something.
he's a really weird half Owl Fair. Okay.
I see. He kind of looks like a lab experiment.
No, yeah, that's accurate.
Look, you don't need to get mixed up in that kind of stuff, Kishara. Svirfneblin, look out for Svirfneblin.
I mean, I'm kind of already mixed up in it.
Use that
They
silver tongue of yours to trick them into thinking that you're going to continue journeying with them. Whatever you have to say, just make sure that they're helping us take out the Mind Flayers.
They are already though. That's the thing. They're already helping.
That just doesn't seem right for people to help other people. It's
I mean, like they're not even the same like community as us. I agree. It's really, really strange.
This Doron's been asking for help for months. We just ignore him most of the time.
Yeah, because that's what you're supposed to do.
How are we gonna save Doron? You can't save people by hiding.
Exactly. But this crew, they're like all different. And then they all come together somehow. Like even though they're different, I don't know. It's really strange. It works for them though.
Family.
Family. Doron.
Family.
But yeah, by all rights, it shouldn't work. I don't understand it either. They're really strange.
Yeah. What are we supposed to do with these astronauts while we wait for you two to finish the research?
I mean, I guess just like show them how we do stuff.
You mean teach them our secret ways?
No. Just like show them real civilization.
Teach them our secret ways, and they wink at you.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Brave astronauts. would you like a tour of our community so that I may teach you our ways?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Tour sounds quite lovely.
Oh, I'm no man. I'm a beautiful woman.
Well, please forgive me then. I'll take my hat off. Just, I sincerely apologize.
This is some good-looking mutton chops.
Oh, thank you.
And they sort of, kind of stroke them a little bit.
What you got to eat down here?
We eat rocks like the Dorons. Would you like some?
I'm good.
No. What do you eat that's not a rock?
Coral.
Do you have any hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
Yes, with MSG.
MSG, yes.
They all look shifty-eyed, and they all look at Kishara as if she's betrayed a very important secret of their culture.
No, we don't even know what a dog hot is.
It's made out of bugs.
Everyone just gets real quiet, and they kind of murmur. They don't know what a dog butt is.
You know.
We have dog bowls.
Do you have anything to drink?
Yeah.
What do you drink down here?
Don't need it. We drink slime. Come, I'll show you.
Bubbles Jr. must keep an eye out for an old sage woman who skates around on her titties.
You guys so confused. I don't know what you're talking about. All right.
I'm dragging blood all over you guys' far. I hope it's okay.
So this right here is where we store things. It's a storing place.
What's in it?
Storage. And then
Is there a door?
see,
I'm looking for a door.
There is a door. There's a door.
This is where the hot dogs are, obviously.
No, you don't want to go in there. There's nothing good in there.
Open the hot dog door.
Oh, no. You have a tour to go on. You don't want to get distracted now. Come on.
Clax, we gotta find this out.
That's
We
a
eat
hot dog.
100 of them. We eat 100 hot dogs to level up.
I guarantee you.
This is
That's the hot dog.
this is another storage place with no hot dogs. Yes. Let's see. Yes. This is just a residential area right here.
Is it your house?
No. This is the slime pool. This is where we get our food and also where we bathe ourselves. Not our food, excuse me. This is where we get our water.
Drink it.
Sure. They grab a ladle off the bank. They take a big scoop of the green slime and they drink it.
Flavor.
A perception check to see if she's actually drinking it.
Okay. Yeah, apparently she drank it. It's real good.
All right.
This Kangity rock bone would not steer you wrong.
Wait, I just stick my
you
whole
want
face
some?
in it. Just stick my whole face.
Yeah, there you go. It is very flavorful, like lime jello.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But like lime jello that they like the kid didn't put the right amount of water in, so it never actually sets. You know what I mean?
But it's like super sweet.
It's very viscous. Yeah.
But is it sweet?
It is.
Okay.
It is. There are fish in this pool as well. They are long, cylindrical fish. Very tiny fins.
I go grab it.
Okay. You grab it.
I found food, Captain.
Food. What kind of food?
It's a fish.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
I mean, Captain, we eat fish all the time on the fucking ship. Like, what else are we fucking?
Well, yeah, but that's
Well, this is exotic fish. This is from the under pond.
Well, if you're gonna eat the fish, you might as well put it on a bun. Done.
What?
And they disappear and they come back out.
Yeah, you just put it on this shroom bun right here.
Why you got buns?
We've had buns for the fish, see, like this.
Okay, I put it on the bun.
What the fuck?
And then I take my crab claw arm and I snap it in half. That way Cap can have one half and I can have the other half. Comes in handy sometimes.
All right, well, we could eat while we take the tour. There we go. So this is another house. There we go. Oh yes, look at this. Azor enemies.
Azor enemies.
Yeah. If you climb into that, oh yeah, it's gonna feel special. Yep, you're gonna be supercharged. Supercharged. You know, actually, you probably shouldn't. You probably can't handle that.
It's
that much
too
power.
late. It's too late. I take this gnome that's next to me and I just like shove him in.
Okay. They take a shitload of electrical damage and start screaming.
Why would you do that? Ah!
She said if you get in there, you'll get supercharged.
She pulls her out. She says,
I see. Yeah, your time with Kishara has made you wise and sharp, barbarian. Really sorry about that. I was trying to prank them and it backfired. Okay. Oh, this is a nice little building. Yeah, this is a tavern. Do you know tavern?
I'm already trying to open the door once she said tavern.
okay. All right. Hold on. I think that's pretty much it. There you go. You going in there too, Bubbles?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen this tavern before.
Have you?
Really? Where have you seen it?
Out of game. Like, I know I've seen this tavern somewhere before.
Like in real life, out of game?
Yeah, like in another game.
Oh.
Yeah. None of your games. I just can't put my finger on it.
Wax, I'm gonna say you need to redo your Bloodborne pathogens, training.
Hey, big people. Hey, what are you doing here?
We're here for the hot dogs.
You guys got hot dogs?
Before she's able to speak, your guide comes rushing in, shaking their head vigorously left and right, and she says,
Yeah, nope. There's no such thing as hot dogs. That's weird. We have rocks. And she takes out a bowl, and she takes out a box, and the box is labeled rocks, and she pours it into the bowl for you.
The Dawn would like this, but not me.
Well, suit yourself.
What do you have to
look
drink?
around, and you could have sworn when you came in that they were all eating like normal food, but all the gnomes have just bowls of rocks in front of them now.
I'm watching them.
Is that a picture of our tour guide?
Of your tour guide? Yes, absolutely.
What do you have to drink? What's in the barrels?
Oh, these barrels, they're full of oil. That's what we drink. Yep, oil. You want some?
Drink oil from the... Why do you drink oil?
Because we're gnomes. Gnomes eat rocks and they drink oil. I thought you,
Hold on. Has I ever noticed Shar eating rocks and oil?
I mean, I don't know, Kishara, have they ever seen you eating rocks and drinking oil?
I feel like at some point or another I would have pulled basically the same prank. So I'm sure that vaguely you remember something about it.
This guy looks at you and he says,
eternally.
he looks at you, Captain Bubbles, and he says to you,
I didn't know Doran knew how to wear clothes.
No, Doran.
and he turns back and he takes a long swig of his oil.
Delicious.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, you want me to order you one?
Yeah.
With my history check, do I remember this prank?
You remember her eating rocks one time? Yeah.
I'm gonna order a thing of oil.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. She slides you the oil. Keep in mind that everything here is like little tykes playset sized, and you guys are human adults. You know those little tykes chairs, you know? The yellow ones? Like that's how big their chairs are.
Yep.
Here, in case you need the nostalgia. This is what their fucking chairs.
No, that's good. It's good. I remember way back when somebody's like, I should clean out my inventory because I have so much shit in it. But I was smart enough to keep one thing.
Okay.
A tinderbox.
All right.
I'm gonna light this oil and drink it.
Oh damn. Okay. As you light the oil, she kind of like catches her breath and she's like, "Oh, we don't normally do that. Are you sure you want to do that?
Why not?
When in Underrome.
Yeah, when in Underrome.
Oh, yes, but I mean, you know, the fire. You know what? Just do whatever you want to do. I don't really know what kind of creature you are. Maybe you do like that. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna purposely spill some too.
Oh jeez, you're gonna set the tavern on fire?
They're gonna prank me. I pranked them.
Okay.
But I'm gonna. So when I go to slosh it back, some of it just like falls, and that lady's probably gonna get sloshed with some fire oil.
My ears start tingling for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that lady bursts into flames and starts to scream. And then she spills her oil, and it starts to burn. And soon the tavern is ablaze. Why don't we check on the rest of the party?
Two people can prank each other. Only my pranking involves fire.
Okay. Django.
Well,
Spring Mumbling Danish approaches you, and she says, "Hey, Django."
Yes, Miss Danish. How can I help you?
So you are in a very polyamorous relationship situation, and I know that Claxmus is, and I was going to ask him, but he's not here. Do you think Snuggly would mind if, you know, I asked that Mr. Limebone fella if he wanted to maybe go for a walk or something?
Look, Miss Danish, in any kind of relationship, but this is especially true in relationships that involve multiple folks, communication is very important, right? You don't even know if this Snuggly guy would even be into you, right? So maybe you ought to work that out first.
Is that because I'm horribly ugly?
Miss Danish, I am sure if I were many years older, I would be all over you and vice versa. But you are I could say this: you are most certainly not ugly.
Okay. But I think he's really busy anyways. I was gonna offer to help, but I don't really know if I would be much help at all.
Well, Miss Danish, you can offer to help somebody just because you want to. You don't have to necessarily want to get anything out of it.
That doesn't sound like a very pirate way of doing things.
Like I said, you know, I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
And she kind of like wanders off.
Right, but it's like the reason I sort of hung back. I would said, you know, it's like it would have been like I'd be kind of concerned about Kashara and just sort of hanging out with her. But I guess let's see here. Now I'd be like Alphonse, you around here somewhere?
Oh, Kashara, you would be over there doing research at this point.
I am over here doing research.
Yep. Oh yeah. Alphonse walks up to you and he says, "I'm gonna go. I was gonna go and be the door since the door is not working."
Right. All right. That's good. You know, you're doing good, Alphonse. You're thinking. So you go ahead and be the door. I'll see if I can catch up with Miss Kshara. All right. You just call out for me if anything comes. All right.
Mr. Django, I had some riddles planned.
Mhm.
So I was. Can I run it past you?
All right. Well, here's the thing, right?
Hmm?
You know that mind flayers can control people's minds, right?
Okay.
So you don't want to tell me the riddles because what if one of them mind flayers gets a hold of me and tries to like solve your riddles? And if you tell me the answer,
yeah, you're really smart, Mr. Django. Okay, I'm gonna go be the door now.
all right.
Okay. All right. Anna Laura, you got anything for these people?
No, I'm gonna go over to Alphonse.
Okay. He's standing stoically where the door used to be.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Miss Anna Laura.
Did you want to stay in that armor?
What do you mean?
I recall, like, I don't know, many months ago, when we found you, you said your soul was bound to this armor?
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking for a way to, I guess, unbind your soul?
Well, yeah, but I think maybe I'm more useful to everyone like this, so I stopped asking about it or thinking about it.
Look, you're... to be completely honest with you, Alphonse, even like this, you're not that useful.
What?
Damn.
So, maybe you'll be more useful if you had your old body back.
But I don't even know what my old body was anymore.
Or maybe a better body.
Can you make a better body?
I could do some research and see what I could do.
That seems like something an alchemist could do. You're not an alchemist, remember?
No, I'm actually an artificer. Alchemists are, they work with potions, bad stuff. But I'm an artificer. I can be a battlesmith if I want to. I can be an artillerist. I could even be an armorer.
Oh.
5 hours later.
I am armor.
Yes, that's right.
This Doron kind of waddles up. Doron. Armor.
I'm gonna look at Alphonse. I'm gonna look at the Doron.
Doron.
Alphonse, has anyone ever worn you before?
Oh man, if a suit of armor could blush, that wouldn't be appropriate, Miss Anna Laura.
Why? Do you need to have feelings for them first?
No, you just wouldn't do that. That would be like someone wearing you.
Mm-hmm. And I don't like that because, I'm not into that thing, but I was wondering if you were.
No.
Look at this guy. I point to him.
Okay, Alphonse looks at him.
Nice and big, and I'm sure he would fit very nicely inside of you.
What?
Just consider it, Alphonse.
What are you doing to this poor kid?
Just imagine what would Django say? And I slowly walk away. Well, actually, I slowly back away while I keep my eyes on them.
What this? Doron. This.
Sabina says, Sabina.
Doron.
Sabina.
Doron.
And this goes on for a while.
Oh, Alphonse. If the Doron's not good for you, Sabina could work too.
No, I don't want anyone to wear me. I'm my own person.
Satisfied with her work, she leaves.
Okay. All right. Django, you're gonna have a really expensive child therapy bill coming at you. So just set aside some GP for that, I guess. So.
No one's saving up all this gold for something.
All right. Kishara, as you guys are delving into these notes, with the greatest minds of the Gnomerefugeria all working together.
Which really just means the greatest minds, like, ever.
Right, exactly. You guys are putting together spreadsheets, PowerPoints, all that jazz. Taking hard swigs of Jolt Cola and eating 7-Eleven hot dogs, the preferred food and drink of all Svirfneblins. Those idiots from the surface have no idea.
We made sure to lock the door before we busted out the hot dogs.
Oh yeah, and your boy, he goes Limebone. He says,
This is a special occasion. Let's bust out the fucking Doritos.
And they pour a
yes,
huge bowl of
kind of
Doritos. Yeah.
They don't have these in outer space.
They don't have Doritos in outer space?
No. It's been terrible.
You poor child. I'm so sorry. We should have taught you to hide better, so you didn't make a big dummy mistake like you did.
That's fair. I am, like, really good at hiding, though, just so you know.
Oh, you know, I mean, good, but not good enough, or you wouldn't have gotten separated from everyone, but, you know, it still worked out. So you see, this is what he was after. In every Mind Flayer community, there's a creature called the Mother Brain. It's sort of like a living beacon for their psionic power. He was theorizing a way to weaponize that. Now, if you take the cipher and kind of run it backwards over this formula here, and then we combine it with this equation that I've come up with over here,
and eventually you guys arrive at the point where you realize that the fluid that they store the Elder Brain in, he has devised a way to turn it into both a potent poison and also a powerful defensive elixir.
I sit back and I go, wow, I mean, I knew the first part after last session, but the elixir, that's new info, I think.
You were able to figure out the poison formula on your own?
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Like, after I read it, when we went to Gnomerefugeria, right? And then we picked up the journal, and then we were on our way. We went to the arena, and then on the way between there.
Oh, with those Dwegar, all they think about is money.
Yeah, and apparently also ass grenades.
Oh, ass grenades. Remind you to tell me about that later.
It's kind of clever, really, in like the Duragar sort of base way of being clever, you know.
Well, I have a theory. There's no way that they were able to get their brain out in time when Snuggly let loose his attack on their settlement. You see, he used concentrated purple worm pheromones dispersed via flumph throughout the Mind Flayers community. All of the purple worms in like a 500-mile radius, they showed up and just fucked those Mind Flayers up, but good.
That's why they've got a rage boner for the flumps right now.
Yeah, the flumps were on Snuggly's payroll, for sure. Anyways, most of their settlement collapsed under the tremors of the tunnels being dug by the purple worms during the attack. But there's a chance that we could go there and find the pool. If it's still intact, that brain juice is still in there.
This is going to be on the other end of the fungal forest, right?
Yes. Wow, you're really on the ball here, kid.
Yeah, I mean, we have like 3 or 4 reasons to go to the fungal forest as it is. So I think that was going to be our next stop. But the other thing we need to figure out is, so like say we manage this, okay? Say we manage to take care of the Mind Flayers, and then we still got this weird like drow on drow war going on. Like, do we just let them fight it out? Do we decide to support? How do we?
Well, without the Mind Flayers, I feel like the lady drow will definitely beat the boy drows.
See, that's a problem for us, though, isn't it? Like after the Mind Flayers, the drow are like our second biggest enemy.
That's true. If you assisted the lady drow in taking back the boy drow, maybe they would leave this area in peace. I mean, it is technically ours and the Dwagars. I feel like there's just not a lot here that, drow would like.
Do drow like anything, though? I mean,
they like spiders, and spiders just don't seem like they do well around lava. That was one of the appeals of moving here.
That's true.
Yeah.
That and the lava trout.
That is so good.
So, do you know where the matriarchs are at around here?
Yeah, they're on the far eastern side of the archipelago. They've got a real swaggy base set up and everything.
Oh, so the farthest away from the fungal forest.
Complete opposite side.
Nope, that tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, so
alternatively, you could talk to the after the Mind Flayers are dealt with and the male drow are no longer compromised. You could go and talk to them and see if they just want to chase off the lady drow and then live here without drow behavior. That seems like a lot of work, though. I'd much rather hand the drow back over to the drow problems. They're for drow.
Yeah, but like that crew, that the space pirates that are helping us, they're like really against like forced labor and stuff. So I feel like they wouldn't like it if.
Well, that's good. We don't like forced labor either.
Well, right, but if I went to support like the matriarchs, even though that'd be easier, I feel like they wouldn't like it as
because they're on account of them being slavers.
Yeah.
Well, you did go hang out with the Dwagar. They like slaves.
I think we freed some people.
But not all of them.
Too. No, not all of them.
Don't get me started on the kobolds. Ever since they got that red dragon, they're just so full of themselves.
So our ship is actually like a living dragon, and he like flirted with the red dragon, and they're kind of like lovers now, maybe.
Now, we could use that for sure.
Yeah.
How long can you keep these astronauts down here? We could really clean house with these idiots.
I mean, I feel like after we take care of the whole Mind Flayer thing, they're probably going to want to take off. But I mean, that's a pretty big problem solved.
What if we misled them into thinking we had a lot of diamonds? I hear astronauts love those things.
They do, actually. Like, so that Goliath out there, like, it used to be a Doron, and then it died, and then one of them just used a bunch of diamonds to bring it back to life. It's the craziest shit.
Yeah, we don't normally go in for that divine magic nonsense.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. Like, he can do some really weird stuff. Like, divine magic.
On account of being a lab experiment, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, but, like, divine magic users always call, like, us arcane magic users, like, the sacrilegious ones, but then they go and they just, like, bring people back from the dead.
Unnatural.
Yeah,
Unnatural.
Exactly.
You want to bring someone back from the dead, you make them undead. There's even a word for it. Undead. They're not dead anymore. Yeah, we're getting off task here.
That's true.
All right. If you could go and get some brain fluid, sooner than later, maybe even a lot of it, we can start synthesizing it and try to make, using the slime pool, and try to make a lot of it. The combination of being protected against intrusions of the mind, resistant to psychic damage, and then dealing a shitload of damage when you attack them. Oh, I think we could really stick it to those mind flayers, especially with your astronaut friends who love fighting.
They do love fighting. So okay, when I was going over Snuggly's notes, like he has all the things that we know about mind flayers in it, right? And one of the things is, like, all the mind flayers in, like, a single colony, they're all, like, connected.
Yeah.
What if there was a way to like exploit that, to where like we kill like one mind flayer and it kills like a whole bunch of mind flayers?
That would only work if they managed to save their mother brain from Snuggly's initial attack.
Oh, I thought you said there was like some new leader or something.
Well, I mean, they have a powerful leader, but I mean, no, maybe.
I don't know. It's just maybe while I'm off.
If they did save the brain, then maybe it's on their ship. And if it's on their ship, if you could sneak on there with the poison, if you could poison the brain, we could arrange for the poison to spread through their neural network. Oh, Kishara, you would make Snuggly proud.
Well, that was always the plan.
All right, let's get this sorted, and then you can convince those foolish astronauts of yours to take you to the ruins of the Mind Flayer colony.
No, yeah, I don't think that's going to be any problem.
Just tell them there's a bunch of diamonds there.
Yeah, like they're real dumb. Like, almost
do anything for a diamond.
Yeah, like, okay, all but the blue one. All but the blue one are really dumb. She's like almost as smart as a gnome, though. Almost.
Almost. All right.
She doesn't have a reliable talent, though. So.
I see.
She does have this weird thing called, like, I have a bullshit class and I can do weird shit, though.
Yeah. We were pushing hard for that artificer, but it's not easy to sneak it past. You know who.
And all the gnomes look up towards the ceiling.
Ah, yes, Undergod.
So Django, you reach the tavern and people are gnomes. They're people are screaming and running out of the tavern. Do you go in?
I'm just sort of sigh to myself. I'm like, I wonder what trouble Crab Cake's gotten himself into.
Okay. As you head into the tavern, it is on fire. Gnomes are screaming, and Claxvis and Bubbles are in the middle of it all. As gnomes are just trying to put themselves out. They've got little fire extinguishers out. They're trying to hose it down.
This is our chance. They're distracted. Let's find the hot dogs.
All right, yeah. Smash and grab.
Look for these hot dogs.
Crab Cake, how'd you manage to set something on fire without Lift being here?
The dummies gave me oil. The dummies gave me oil.
I just look very confused.
Now sniff out the hot dogs. Use your nose.
Oh, I think there's a little bit something more important going on, like, you know, everything being on fire.
They're like Kashara. They're smart. They'll figure out how to put out the fire.
All right, Bubbles, you see that only one of these barrels is oil. The rest are all soda.
What the hell is that?
Take me there, because I'm on the other side of the map.
The bartender is using her fire extinguisher, and she turns it on you, Bubbles, and starts to spray you with foam. And she says, "You stay back, Doron. You get out of here. Get out of here. Shoo!"
Ah. I'm
Take me to the tavern, please.
You're in the tavern. You're right there.
No, where? You gotta like click. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, there's a lot of fire in here. Who would do such a thing?
Let's give us the hot dogs and the soda.
This guy opens up the door. You smell delicious hot dogs from the kitchen, and he says, "What's going on?"
I grab one of the barrels
as you go in. You see that they have hot dogs everywhere and hot dog supplies, and they've got a delicious mystery meat roasting over the fire that you can make shawarma with.
Quick, throw it all into the bag of holding.
We're being robbed. You're gonna get out of here through my dead body.
And he brandishes two butcher knives. As this tranquil ass music plays in the background.
Hit him with the hammer. Hit him with the hammer.
I'm not gonna hit him with that. I'm not gonna hit this man with the hammer. How big is he?
He's about 2.5 feet tall. Again, they're the size of human toddlers. Django, you see people, little toddler people on fire running out of the establishment.
Yeah, I'll hold the door open for him and just sort of like, come on, everybody, get out this way.
Okay. They are forced to evacuate their tavern.
I would like to equip the shield.
Okay.
That makes me resistant to fire.
All right. This guy sees that everyone's fleeing. He sees the place on fire.
What have you done? Hey, you outsiders! I'm going to tell on you.
You tell on me. You tell on me. I take these hot dogs and I leave the building.
I'm chaotic good. I don't set stuff on fire on purpose.
Clax, you grab one of the barrels of soda.
Okay, I'll grab a barrel of soda too.
And I look over at the wall and be like, hey, wait, they got pop here?
Yeah, they do.
Hold the door open. We're coming.
Dimension door.
Get some. I've been wanting pop for quite some time.
Dimension door. Me and Clax out of here.
Okay, you guys bamf 500 feet. I'm assuming back to where you think Annalora is to keep you safe.
Right. Yeah.
That's what bad children usually do. Is they go to their mom. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And once all the Svirfneblins are out, I'll follow them out.
Okay. Annalora, they appear holding hundreds of pounds worth of hot dogs and hot dog related supplies and 2 barrels labeled soda. Off in the distance, you see fire. You hear fire trucks mobilizing.
You gonna stand there or are you gonna toss me one?
We pour out. We have a picnic right there in front of everybody with their hot dogs.
And that is where we'll end the session. All right. Okay.
No, this tracks.
You're saying, eat enough of those hot dogs will level up, boys.
They should have just gave us the fucking hot
without
dogs.
burning something down. So it's good that we got it out of the way.
This lovely gnome settlement brought to you by me and Incarnate and also Heroic Maps. I could not find a nice underground Svirfneblin town, so I just made one. All right. Hopefully not too many Svirfneblin died in this attack, and Burroughs Sanders will recover from his grievous injuries gained defending the community. And we will continue this 2 weeks from now 2 weeks from now. With I guess we'll either go Fungal Forest, Mindflayer Ruins, or all the way to the other side to the Drow Matriarchs, or whatever you guys come up with. So
Yeah, so I feel like probably Fungal Forest and the Ruins. But well, there was like 3 things we had that were leading us to the Fungal Forest, but I don't remember what the other 2 are.
I did what I wanted to do here, so I'm just here to set fire to things at this point. Yep.
Fair. All right. So again, we'll reconvene in 2 weeks, and in the meantime, enjoy a week off. And if you guys are looking for stuff to do, people are playing all kinds of games on the server. So there's that. Kot's got a Minecraft server in a Warcraft guild, and he's desperate to play games with people because pandemic is breaking his heart. And there's people playing Sea of Thieves. I know a bunch of people playing that Viking game.
Valheim.
Valheim. So there's a lot going on besides D&D. So don't be shy. Lots of new people on the server. And if you feel like you need more D&D, Paradise Vale is a thing, and that's happening.
Did that once.
I think we got 2 more DMs that are getting ready to activate. So it's going to be five DMs for that West Marches. So lots of opportunities to play. So
I'm actually content just watching at this point. I get enough anxiety. I get enough anxiety just from watching. So
I've only had 1 permadeath and 1 TPK, but this system uses fate points. So the TPK just resulted in everyone being taken hostage or prisoner. They only spent 2 weeks as slaves before they managed to escape, and only 1 of them permanently died escaping.
That's good.
Oh, nice. Kimchi vibes.
That's not too bad.
Compared to season 1, I mean, it's a cakewalk. So, yeah. All right. Well, we played our game tonight on FoundryVTT, hosted on the FoundryVTT. So, check them out if you're interested in hopping onto Foundry, which is pretty dope. Let's see, announcements. Oh yeah, announcements. OG trio, Bubbles, Claxmus, and Annalora. Annalora took amazing notes in the beginning when she cared about this campaign. And even though we don't have the first 23 sessions recorded, she took really good notes. So I was thinking that we could record like podcast style, like just reminiscing about or retelling what happened in those first 23 sessions, and slowly but surely round out the playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't that be cool? So I was gonna do it myself, but Conti pointed out, and Laura pointed out that it would be better to do, 1 or more players who were actually there, so it wouldn't just be me being like, I guess this happened. I don't know.
Well, you can only assume what was going in our heads.
Oh, right. So it might be kind of fun. So I don't know what everybody's schedule is like, but we could just get together and we could do like a live stream of it, and then I'll just take the live stream and throw it up onto the YouTubes to replace those spots, because we're approaching episode 100 of this campaign, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. So it'd be kind of neat to have like the full playlist by the end. I'm not saying we have to like marathon that shit and do all 23 in one day, but it would be kind of cool as time permits to kind of get together and rehash, what came before. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Okay. We'll try to organize schedules. Next week might be a good time for me to sneak a couple of those in, because I'm not doing my normal stream and I'm not running any games. So it wouldn't be a bad idea maybe to try to get together next week and do a couple of them. So
yeah.
All right. Anyone else have any announcements before we adjourn?
No.
Okay. All right. If you need me for anything, at me on Discord. It's the best way to get a hold of me. So, all right. Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Right.
Good night.